Oh yeah. Happy Saturday, guys. Haha, got you. It's Friday. Yes, John, join me in the sticker train. Excellent. Just about finished. Okay, all done. All right, if we want time to watch the podcast, I think we're just gonna. I'm just gonna dive right. And good morning, chat. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing on this wonderful Friday morning? Hope we're doing well, chat. Let's get our daily dose of 50 comments before we start the stream. How we doing? Welcome on in. Mohammed, thank you so much for liking the stream. Let's go, Cookie. What's going on, John? How are you? How have you been? I like seeing you back in the chat, my man. How's the new promotion going? You killing it yet? Better be showing up, showing out. Showing what you got. Joshua, thank you very much for the share. Facebook Gaming Morning Show with the like. John with the like. Nancy with the like. Seth with the like. Let's go, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Reinhardt, thank you very much for liking the stream. Michael, thank you very much for liking the stream. Patrice, happy Friday. Cookie, happy Friday. Patrice, thank you very much for stopping by. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I tried to clean up my inventory last night. Man, so much shit. Hi, Trees. Loads to learn, but good thanks. Jacob, what's going on? AMR, how are you doing? What's your go-to gun for the Punisher qualifier? Excuse me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a page out of Cotton's book, and I think I'm gonna go and try the MP7. I was gonna do the Vector. I was gonna try that, but they kind of convinced me that the Vector is just not gonna be enough. People are also gonna be qualifying in there, and I got to think about that. And they're gonna be bringing in some pretty good gear, so good just to work. Yeah, so I'm not sure when, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, we do need like an hour to try and do this. I need you guys here to cheer me on as well, okay? I need you guys here. Patrice, hello, Johnny. John, is the MP7 a submachine gun? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a pretty good one, too. It's a pretty good one. MP7. So what I mean by like prepping for the Vector might be expensive to run. Well, I'm not really worried about money, honestly. It's not about the money, it's about getting into the qualifications. I mean, we're at like 50 mil here, so like I said, it's not about the money. I just want to get into the tournament. What's the difference between MP5 and MP7? I do know that they use different bullets as well. As far as, you know, like specifications, we might have to dig a little bit deeper to figure that all out. So I can tell you right now what an MP7 is. MP7, so it looks like the MP7 has larger bullets. It's a 4.6 by 30. Compared to what the MP5 uses. The MP5, I'm pretty sure, just uses 9mm. Are they both 9mm? No. So yeah, I forget like what the I forget what the numbers mean in ammo. 4.6 by 30mm. I'm sure maybe someone in chat might know. It's weird. It's really strange that America, you know, everything else will go off of American standards, but not bullets. Bullets are metric. Bullets are metric. Patrice pretty slow today. Just have a lease signing at 4. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Hope it goes well. Jared, thank you very much for liking the stream. Well, these look like... Thank you. Steven, what's going on, man? Thank you very much for liking the stream. These look so familiar. They look like the same thing, but they're not. This is all the junk that we made out of labs yesterday that I'm still trying to sell. Yes, yes. John, so what's the plan for today? Do you guys want to kind of like watch the podcast together? If not, then we could probably just roll on through that part. But I was thinking maybe if you guys wanted to, we could watch it. See, because Landmark's going to be in there. And Nikita. I think I might need a money case. Another money case. Very, very soon, chat. Very, very soon. What's the Streets of Tarkov? Is that what they're going to talk about? If they're going to talk about Streets of Tarkov, then we're going to watch it, and I'm going to force you guys. It starts in about half an hour, though. So a little less Tarkov today, more... If they're talking about Streets of Tarkov, I really hope that they release it on 13.0. So just so you know, 13.0 is 100% a wipe, chat. We are currently on 12.9. So the next update, the next major update will be another wipe. So yes, this one is a lot shorter than most of the others. If they're talking about Streets of Tarkov, we're getting in on that. Or are they going to talk about it? Let me find out here. Just a moment. They tweeted it out. So if you guys don't know, I have the tweet bot in the Discord that tweets all. Are they talking about... And to talk about two important mechanics of the game, ADS and point fire. SA58 builds. They tweet like the most random stuff. Are we on 50 comments yet? I want to see the MP7 in action. I don't know if I don't know if I want to bring it out. I don't know if I want to bring it out yet. Let's go do a little warm up. A Mosin Scav. There's only one place to go with a Mosin Scav, chat. It's reserves. I'm gonna go hunt down those PMCs and Raiders. We're at 28 comments right now. And of those 28 comments, 9 of them are me posting stickers. Just so you guys know, stickers do count for comments, so have at it. You know, if there's anything relevant. If we get like super upset, I want to see some Cookie Rage stickers, okay? If I'm off changing a diaper, I want to see the Cookie Baby stickers. And anytime that we're playing Tarkov, I want to see the Cookie Killer sticker. Yes, yes. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, man. We're getting new stickers. Don't worry. I'm on the list, so I'm probably going to be coming up here very shortly, which means that I need more detailed information on the stickers that we want to submit. So so what do we decide? We want to do a GG. I need a GG one. We need a GG one. We need a Code Brown one. How is Baby Cookie? She's good. She's crabby all the time, especially when she wakes up. Just like her mom. Okay, she didn't hear it. We're good. We're in the clear. GG Code Brown. So we got 6 stickers. 6 stickers. I'm pretty sure I wrote some of them down. You're brave. Atta Girl Gaming, thank you very much for liking the stream. Welcome on in. William, how are you doing? Thank you very much for liking the stream. Let's go, Cookie. How are you doing, bro? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How are you doing? Atta Girl, Halo. How are you? Oh shit. How are you? Welcome on in. How are the raids? This is my warm-up scav raid, where this usually determines how the rest of the day is gonna go. So let's hope it goes well. I do have a Mosin though, so nothing can stop me. I am the Mosin. I am one with the Mosin. You got this? William and Good just got home from work, having a quick chill before I get a little stream started. Alright, man. Look how long it takes my guy to like bring the Mosin over his shoulder. William, with that Mosin, you are unkillable anyways. Exactly. I like where your head's at. Yay, it's already lagging. Oh man, I love this game. Sugar. Because remember when I was looking for the last 2 items for Kappa, and I found both of them in back-to-back scav runs? Thought that was kind of interesting and cool. Just gonna check this bunker. Bring back baby Mosin. Don't worry, it'll come back. Cause the wipe is gonna be pretty soon. So you got me wanting to run naked Mosins. I might do. This is I'm on a scav. I am on a scav. I was just lucky that I did get a Mosin. Oops. Alright, got some body armor, chat. Oops. Most really good is just too good. Prefer over a lot of guns. Even with zeros attached, you can kill anything with that gun. The ADS range starts at 100 meters. All that noise. This is a PMC that I'm walking up on. I now have the power of the P helm, chat. By the power infused in me. P helm Mosin God. I just feel the power surging through my veins right now, chat. I shoot him, he's gonna shoot me. Do I make a good scav, chat? Are you a raider, my guy? No? You look like one, bro. What's up, my brother? How's your day going, Mason? It's going pretty good. How are you? Just hanging out with my buddy. You're my best friend. Yo, did that other... Where was I getting shot from, chat? Where? Where could he have been, chat? I wish I could, like, do surgery. I'd pull the bullet out and know what kind of gun I'm up against. It's a scav player. There might be a couple. One of them only has a pistol. Hanging in there, and he looks like a raider. I guess the raiders do have the ghost mask on, huh? I was just trying to hang out with them, you know? That other one had an Alton. That is the one that I need to kill. That's the only one that I can kill because I have the power of the Mosin. I am the Mosin man. Ooh. Where's he getting shot from? He's looking to his left. I think it's the tower. You think it's the dome shot? Kind of sounds like that's underneath. Dude, whoever it is, they're still shooting. It's gotta be dome chat, right? I swear, if all that was going on out here was a damn scav war, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm expecting freaking dead PMCs and dead raiders, Gluhar and stuff, you know? It sounded like somebody was downstairs as well. I'm trying to listen. Where are your ADAR rounds? We think they're sniping from the dome, right? It's gotta be. I forgot how to check the mag, chat. Oh, it's Alt-T, I think. Where'd he go? Did he back on? Did he run off too? Where'd this guy go? I think he's in the train. I have the power of the Mo's in chat. We can do whatever the hell we want. It's another Raider team. I don't get it. I don't understand. What makes them start shooting you? Literally just like walking right past them. I don't understand. I do not get that. Literally had no problem with them. I don't get that. I shot this guy a really long time ago. The first Raider did not shoot me, so why did the second? It's so inconsistent. I don't know. I was looking for that player that threw the grenade at me. Wasn't even trying to mess with that dude. At least not yet. Of course I was gonna kill the Raiders. Just not yet. Oh well. Big groups. I'm already kitted up for labs, so I think I might just head on in there. Oh, he just reset. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Andre, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for liking the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You can buy more slicks too. I think I want like 5 kits ready to go. Because honestly, if I die 5 times in my qualification, that's too much. I mean, you can die 2, maybe 3 times. 4 times, you're pushing it. 5 times, you might as well just reset. Honestly. Arnold, thank you very much for liking the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can get a... If it's not too late. Oh, it's sold out of... Already? Already sold out of lab cards. Big rips, chat. I got it, boo boo. Thank you, B. Come on, chat. We need one more comment for our daily dose of 50. 50 comments before 1 hour, chat. Let's get it. One more. Cool. I kind of want to see if offline is still broken again. I do. Walter, yo, one more. Let's go. Thank you very much. Mason, how long are you going to be on today? So I plan on dropping the wifey off at work, but after that, should be good to go. Although we've been playing a lot of Valheim, you typically in like the evening, afternoon. I know I kind of... It's been a long week, chat, so I've just been kind of sleeping in. Lol. So, do you guys want to see the podcast? If they're going to talk about streets, so the main topic is about the main topic that they're going to be talking about is ADS versus point targets, you know, shooting from the hip versus ADSing. Although if they like reveal any information about, you know, streets, I kind of want to see it. Yes, like you guys want to see the podcast? No, unless it's streets. I hopefully, fingers crossed, streets will come with 13.0. It has to. It has to come with 13.0. It's going to be a huge disappointment if it's not. And a lot of people are going to be upset. 100%. But yeah, the podcast is starting in like 10 minutes. Let's see. Good loot though, man. Chris, thank you very much for liking the stream. The only reason why I kind of want to see it is because, you know, Nikita is in there. Dude, is this still broken? I thought it was the expansion of Factory on 13.0. I haven't been really keeping up to date with Tarkov news, so you probably know more than me. Expansion of Factory. Factory's fine. Or are they planning on adding the why are you trying to qualify in Factory? Because that's the rules, Chris. That's how you do it. And that's literally the rules. Lol. Adding a boss on Factory? That's nuts. Dude, it's still broken, chat. Offline Factory is still broken. Adding a boss in Factory. That's going to be really interesting. I know, like, I see this. So this door here, scabs can actually open this, and there's a room back here. We can't. I thought you qualify in labs? No. Chris, my man. Where are you getting this information? You need to delete your source, whomever it may be. Twitter's where it's all at. I don't know where you heard like labs was a qualification, but so he's only hosted 2 tournaments. The third one is coming up. The first tournament was really only like invite only. The first tournament was based on the amount of raids that you had versus how many PMC kills you had. That's what he did the basis on for the first tournament. The second tournament, the qualification was to get as many kills in a 1 hour factory run as quickly as you can. So however many factory PMC kills you can get in 1 hour. That was for the second tournament. For the third tournament, he's doing the same thing that he did for the second tournament. So however many PMC kills you can get in 1 hour of factory. That's the qualification. That is his Pestili's requirements. The second tournament was hosted inside labs on dedicated servers. The first tournament was public servers on Factory. It was originally 1 hour, but added an additional hour. Who really knows, though? I mean, I know. Yuck, Twitter is not for me. I mean, that's where all of the information comes out of, though. A lot of information comes out of Twitter. Okay, Gaia. It was originally 1 hour, but added in an additional hour? What do you mean? I need to find a good, like, medium. I was hoping to come in here with and find like a bunch of scavs. Who knows? Comment was about Maps Factory expansion. Oh. So with the reserve expansion, they expanded on some of the existing structures. It'll be interesting what they do in here in Factory, because there's not that many. They have to branch out. You know, they have to demo some of these walls. That is interesting, though, for sure. Oh, he's only got 300 people watching. This might not be as exciting as I had thought or hoped. No way. No way. Last seen Pesley said he's getting an additional hour for Qual. I mean, I don't think that that's a thing. He would tweet something like that. There's no way that they're going to give you 2 hours.
Don't know. Is there any combat tactics or flashlights? Well, yes and no. You can see, no!
He's dead.
Oh no!
Yeah, the fall damage didn't register, my man. Let me see. Pin tweet, live, watch out. Tarkov, then Rust. This looks cool. Playing hardcore. Ammo tier list. Have a clean feed to repeatedly cast. This is about casting. Played hardcore. Play hardcore, Tarkov. Ammo S to F list. Tier list. Who dis?
All 3 did. There might be one more.
No, they're not giving you an additional hour. Free Tarkov Prime to viewers in the first 30 minutes.
Damn! You're still breathing! Let us pass, and you will be spared.
Did that actually happen? I don't know. If it's only 400 people, I might just that was just a scav. The second one was a scav. What? What? Jerry, thanks for liking the stream. Yeah, there's no alternations. Honestly, what I think was a good alternative, or a good yeah, alternative to this qualification process, I think that they should do it out of how many games instead of a time limit, having how many games. I don't really want to watch highlights. I'll tell you what, I'll pull it up on my second monitor, and if anything like interesting, when it starts, I'll pull it up. Left the action. Never seen that one before. Good shit. All right, let's run a labs. Hang on. All right. Just need another grizzly kit. One that's generally full, please. Okay. Gold star's kind of getting down there though. Might want to swap that on out. Let me be. I want to bring a. Since it's just me, I'm gonna bring a smaller bag. Bring a tri-zip. Actually, maybe I'll just buy an attack too. Is there a trade for it? Yes, there is. Alright. Before I start, I want to get another slick. In preparation for the qualification. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Gotta get ready for the tournament, chat. So, I need another helmet. Because this is the cheaper option and he resets, so. I know I said earlier that I don't really care about, you know, money with this thing, but when we're looking, when we can save a couple rubles, why not? Oh my gosh. Linked search. The price for plexiglass has gone like way up too. Or yesterday it was like at like 20 grand each. Looks like it came back down, which is good, but cool. So if I go to labs, I don't think I'm gonna pretty much like push by myself, but let me just check out the key cards. How much is red going for? 90 mil. Red key card went up in price, lol. What? Just want a thick weapons case for your dude. I'm gonna do it. Green key card, chat. No way. No way did it just get bought, dude. No way. No. It's gone. Oh no. I was about to say less. Just a weapons case. Done, man. Damn it, dude. Someone beat me to it. I couldn't take out my shit in time. That's a regular thick case. Damn. Oh. That's crazy. So close. So close. Was not quick enough. Well, back in the case you go. Here I thought we were about to get a nice deal, chat. Nah. Damn, okay. I think I'll just stick with the current. JBD streams raid. Hey, welcome on in, raiders. Y'all ready for labs? I'm not. Logan, Zach, thank you guys so very much. Welcome on in, JDB Raiders. Hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Logan, thanks for liking the stream. JDB with the big raid. Thank you so much, my man. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome on in. Zach, thank you very much for liking the stream. Welcome on in. Let's go ahead. Let's get a hype train going. Let's get that notify exclamation point notified train going, chat. Steve, JDB raid. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that, chat. Ooh, it started. Let's see if they're talking about anything interesting.
Stop asking about hackers. Stop asking about the normal things, because these guys, these devs are doing more, or they're doing what they can and even more to give us a very good experience. And I don't think
What do you guys think?
anyone
Podcasts?
here not agreeing with that, yeah?
Or labs?
Apart from giving us a good experience in Escape from Tarkov, they have given us an amazing raid series, yeah? Something that we have never
Zach
seen so far.
hopping on the notified train. Thank you very much.
Game,
Steve, thank you for liking the stream.
Series. They have given us private servers to play in the Punisher tournament. I mean, I have not played, but you know what I mean. Yeah? Then a lot of other cool things, like the merch website. These guys are doing more, so there's no doubt about that the devs are not giving 100%.
Holy moly.
Then second of all,
labs or podcast, chat. You guys decide. Let me know. What do you think? Roman, oh my god, dude. I'm not even gonna be able to focus on this labs Roman, man. All right. That was quick.
A very good one. We went to woods and or shoreline or so. We found cultists. Yeah? So those are the main reasons why we chose this topic. And then second of all, we chose this topic because it's an interesting one. At least if you want to know a bit more the core mechanics of
well, that was quick.
It's definitely interesting, right? Okay.
Oh
good.
my god.
So I would say let's introduce. Let's let our guests introduce themselves briefly. And then let's give Nikita the word to give us an overview over the general situation of Escape from Tarkov. Maybe if you wish, Nikita, talking a bit about keeping us up to date a bit with how did this network situation went with like changing hardware and stuff like that. Maybe with the status of Tarkov and whatever you desire to share with us. So I'm gonna start. Nikita,
let's get some love in the chat for Roman, chat. Drop in the 9,200 stars.
Want to introduce themselves, because usually when I start to like be talking, I do this like for hours, so it's better.
All right. So according to how I see the guys here, Tahales, you start, my man.
Hello everyone, I'm Lawrence, I'm from Bern, Switzerland. Used to be a tank commander, plumber, now streamer, and I stream pretty much every day from Monday to Friday and play Tarkov since like 3 years by now, a little bit more. And yep, that's it.
All right. One Peg?
Hi, I'm One Peg. I've been streaming this game a long time, and I make a lot of YouTube videos usually about like game changes. And I try to limit it to things that I'm supposed to let people know
podcast
about.
or labs, chat. My
Sorry,
vote's
I didn't mean to share things I wasn't supposed to.
Podcast.
Sorry, man.
Axel.
Yes, I'm Axel. I like the PvP aspect of Tarkov, so
Roman
who enjoys clicking
of admits.
So, yeah.
9,200 stars, my man.
Dan Exer.
That is absolutely incredible. That is insane.
Guys? First of all, thanks for having us here. Really
Thank you,
Roman. I'm from the UK.
I do appreciate that, man.
Served in the army for just under 8 years. I'm a massive fan of the like the RPG and the story side of the game. I really enjoy like the realism aspects, and I'm always trying to like push that immersive playstyle rather than the super aggressive PvP stuff.
Chris, thanks for liking the stream.
I'm really looking forward to kicking some
Karen, thanks for liking the sharing the stream.
Our boy Glorious.
Should I make it look like I'm part of the podcast?
Hello, my name is Glorious. I'm not that good at the game. I'm just having fun. I'm a part-time streamer. I have a full-time job next to my streaming. I'm a social worker. I work with kids with special needs, and that's me. Hello.
Nice to have you. Ghost Freak.
Hi, I'm Ghost. Everyone knows me as the bully. I don't bully too many people on Twitch, but yeah. I'm a full-time streamer currently. I am still serving in the army, and I was a competitive CS and COD player.
Dude, I want to join their army.
Robin, the bully man.
They can have beards.
Robin.
That was Ghost not me.
It's been taken.
Hi guys, my name is Robin. I'm all about the positive vibes and non-toxic stream.
Podcast after each run.
And
you're
like
welcome,
this.
bud.
You're more than invited. I also served in army not too long, but
Stinks.
I did. And for like right now, I'm a full-time streamer. So.
All right. And then we have Shoutout.
All right. Hi, I'm CookieJonstergg.
Shoutout. I'm French.
Wait.
I've been in the army for 7 years in parachute infantry.
All these prior servicemen.
Reserve in Marines Regiment, and I enjoy playing the game because it's super realistic. It's the best you can get apart from armor. And obviously, you can notice by my accent that I'm French, but I'm doing my best to keep on. And yeah, and I love to add my knowledge on the combat experience I had in Afghanistan or in Africa to add to the game as best as I can.
Perfect. Thank you for joining.
Dude, Africa is scary.
Nikita,
Africa's
you
scary.
have the word.
First of all,
I haven't deployed there.
It's really good to see like so many people.
I heard a lot of stories
from different places around the world, and for myself, I never thought about it like that someday people will play my game all around the world. Like for a long time ago, I think maybe 12 or 13 years, I was thinking about creating something like in the game dev industry, and I thought that I will just create something in Russia and everybody will play it in Russia, but right now it's all around the world, and it's for me it's I like feeling myself shy, you know, like it's a bit uncomfortable for me to
when you'll get a chance with the big man.
Reality that the game is played all around the world, and we have like different kind of players with different kind of experience, real life or gaming experience, and they are all playing the game. And especially it's a hard thing to understand for myself and to get it over that everybody is playing the game.
Dakateri, thank you for liking the stream.
Like good and
Namdi,
bad
thanks
sides
for liking the stream. Chris dropping the like. Karen with the like and the share.
For the creator.
Zach, Jesse, and Steve Piper, thank you for the follows.
When
Welcome.
we have actually something going bad in the game, it's always hurting my feelings and myself, even physically, because I understand that you are experiencing this too, and it's not like all right for myself, and that's why I always like feeling that we should do better, and it's really important, and I think it's a general motivation for myself and for our company to make things better and better, to make your experience better and better through the time. So I just like the short wrap up, the short status, what's going on right now. First of all, I want to say that we are on the testing phase of the patch 12.10, and it will be a general quality patch. It will contain a bit of content, a bit of new like small features, a lot of fixes and stuff.
12.10.
So it will be just a general like good quality patch, and I think it will be all right, especially because it has a lot of things related to optimization, network quality stuff. So it will make the game better. That's what we are all about right now. And right now we are testing it, and I believe it's not so long to understand. It's not so long to actually to wait this patch, so it will be pretty soon. I can't tell you the exact date because it all depends on the testing phase right now. Yeah, and it means that we just need more time to understand and give you the exact dates. So it will be pretty soon. All I can say. The next thing that we are definitely trying to improve the server infrastructure, because we had like 2 big iterations of it with the 4 or 5 hour break in the game. It was just yesterday, I think, or like 2 days before too. And it's all about like mostly the backend servers, because as you know, I don't know like I don't know, maybe you don't know, like we not only having like issues within our like backend code and server code or something, and receive all of this like delays, all these breakdowns and etc. But we also have a lot of bad people trying to attack us, like with different kind of attacks. So they try to like do different stuff to like break our security, like to do like different kind of stuff, overload our servers, of course, and it all need to like to our infrastructure to be modified, and like the not powerful servers will be replaced and stuff. So we did a lot of things, especially for the like crucial components of our networking system, like backend system, when we like replaced a lot of servers. And it's also not it's not only about the backend servers, it's also about game servers too. And we did a lot of tweaks and changes that we actually could do, like about different kind of stuff related to tick rates, like dynamic tick rate, for example. And we kind of experimenting with it, and we received a lot of things how to actually do it properly in the nearest future. So, as you said, like at the start of this podcast, we do everything that we can and even more to enrich and make your experience be better and better. And it's all, first of all, it's all about the networking stuff. It's like cheater stuff, anti-cheat stuff, and like general quality things that we need to improve at first, because we don't want you guys to get used to issues in the game, because it's really bad. For myself, it's a disaster if you like will play the game, but you will get used to all of the bugs, all of the like issues, and it's bad. And we just want to get rid of them, and that's what we do right now. Also, we continue to do like further stuff, like big chunks of new like contents and features, because
Landmark's supposed to be on this.
Can't implement them into the nearest patches, so we kind of divide it into several patches and do this like work simultaneously. And I'm talking about like the Streets of Tarkov location, because it's again like huge, I don't know, enormous location. And I believe it's also not so long to reveal you another teaser of this location, because the guys did a lot of work and created like big areas, new areas.
Roman, I might not be in chat all the time, but I hope you tell Patrice that she's a few stars behind.
Features like weapon malfunctions, like overheating and stuff. It's a big feature. Then, like we decided to do it.
Overheating.
It needs more time. And my favorite, most awaited feature is like storyline quests. And we finally started to progress in this like term, and we started to actually do this, and it's pretty cool because it's my favorite feature, I think, for this year, except Streets of Tarkov location. I think this is the second most awaited feature, most awaited part of the game for myself.
Anthony, thanks for watching the stream.
What else? Like in general, this is it actually, because as I said, we have like the constant amount of workers, of coders, and like engineers who actually works with the general quality things, network improvement, optimization, quality of life features, like bugs which like doesn't allow us to play the game properly and stuff. The other part of the company works on the new features, works on the big features that will be released at 0.13 patch at the end of this year. So everybody is loaded, and we are expanding. I mean, expanding not like in a geographic way, but we are hiring more people, more and more and more. I think from the start of this year, we hired almost 25 new specialists into our company, and we are hiring like constantly. We're waiting and watching and searching for everybody who could help us, especially with some higher tier development stuff like graphical programming and like network programming and everything related to it too. So everything is going okay. Right now, even we are continuing to work from home mostly, because I think 20% of the company members are working in the office right now, because in Russia we don't have such strict like laws and limitation as like in Europe. So it's not meant like we don't give a shit about it, but we got used to it. I think the Russian community, and so it's okay for us for slowly move back to the office work. But I think it will stay like hybrid type of work. We will continue to work from home in an office, because it depends. It actually gives us some kind of freedom how we should work, because the main principle of work in our team, for myself, if you are good at work, you should do it as you want, like as you prefer, from home, not from home.
Wrong about voice.
As long as you do your work properly and in time. So for myself, it's perfectly all right. That's it. That's the short status of what's going on in the studio.
Could you tell us what the patch 12.10 is going to be about? Performance or adding stuff?
As I told you, it will be like the general quality patch. It will be about everything, fixes and optimizations. There will be a bunch of content, new content, some new weapons, new armor and stuff. It will contain the Steam audio will be back.
Oh, when? Whoa, that's awesome.
In 12.10.
Perfect. And then factory expansion, not in 12.10.
Factory expansion will be in 12.11. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12.11. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Here many people. This is a podcast.
Actually, I plan to do a podcast like the dev blog thing, and tell you more about what will be in 12.10.
Yes.
We are currently thinking about launching it in the ETS servers, this patch.
Thank you for liking the stream, Bettina.
And
someone write to
all
you.
I can say that it's not that big. It's just a good one, because we actually did it for 2 months from the start of this year. So what, like, as I said before,
Calvin, thanks for liking the stream.
We like the idea to have smaller quality patches every month. Like, it's a perfect condition. But also there is a like big pile of big part of the company working on the big patches, like 0.13 and like the big feature patches and big content patches, for example. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Good. Would you guys like to ask Nikita something about the general situation, but not going into the stuff that it's being talked daily, yeah? Because we know about that.
Patty,
If I could, I just wanted to say one thing. Nikita, I know you guys are getting so much hate on social medias, and I'm very sorry for that, but I really hope you do know that, you know, the core community is there and actually supporting what you guys are doing, and like, we love the game despite the problems. We can understand there are problems, but we also can understand you're working on it. And I hope you are watching some streams at least and see that we do love the game.
Yes.
And you know, not everyone is like Twitter already, because
of course
it's not like that.
We are like old timers, and I understand. Like, maybe I started to understand things like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, but I perfectly understand that a lot of, like, the most part of the players like loving the game. They play the game, they stream it, they watch it, and all of the haters, all of the complainers, like, it's still it's a good sign of like something is not right, and it's always for us a good sign. We just need not to get like into it too deep, not to hurt our feelings and like the mental condition, but it's okay. It's totally okay. I personally do not feel pressure at this moment, and this allows me to work as I want, and this allows me to be focused on the good stuff. I always wanted this, and I hope it will keep like the same thing during like the next times. And it doesn't mean that I don't care or something. I do care very much, and that's why this 12.10 patch is mostly about fixes. And we decided to do as much fixes as possible, like for this period, like time period of this patch, like 1.5 2 months. So it's okay for us. So yeah, I totally get it. Do not be afraid that it kind of like bothers us or slowing us down. No, it's totally all right. We are how to say it, we got used to it, actually.
I hope you guys are seeing the love from the community, not only the bad part and the hate on Reddit and all the bad social medias.
Of course, like we actually receive a lot more positive things right now than before, because I don't know, maybe people finally started to understand how it will be better for us, not to hate us, not to apply pressure for us to make us work or something. It's better to give us the motivation. It's better to give us good feelings about that we do. It's like when we completed and showed you the last episode of the raid, we received 99% of positive commentaries.
Fuck yeah!
It will be. It was so cool because we understood that we did it right. I did it right too, because
you did.
I did a lot of work on the 5th episode, because I was an art director for all of the like special effects production.
Okay.
And, I did a lot of things just to bring you the feeling, and yeah,
that really exists. The feeling is 100% there. And just a quick note on the series, man. Like, when's season 2? When is season 2? Tell us.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So
like,
good, man.
I mean, I've got friends in my military community in France. All are special operations or former parachute regiments. And when we watched the 5th episode, honestly, we were so hyped because there was such good gear, good comms, good ops. It was like super legit, something you can't find in any other media like Hollywood or anything. It's like we are all waiting for another episode of Raid, because for us that are serving or former service members, especially special ops or like combat units, this is so legit. This is the best you can get. There's nothing on YouTube. I mean, in terms of recreation, there's nothing that comes as close as the work you did. And I'm not saying that because I'm here. I'm saying that because I feel, you know, when the guys were engaged by the cord on the courtyard of the evacuation area, it was like, and the mortars were coming down. It was like
Mason, they never tell us the good stuff.
I lived in Afghanistan, and I was like, "Fuck, this is the exact same shit."
Sometimes there are leaks that come out of this.
That was on point. That was perfect. You couldn't have done it better. I don't know who's your military advisor, but that guy deserves a fucking Oscar.
He's really experienced, and actually he did all of the 90% of the combat presets. I don't know how to say it. Like all of the positions,
coordination.
coordination. Yeah, because I on the set I actually did a lot of art.
We need
stuff.
leaks.
I designed
Right.
the locations. I do like the different kind of art stuff related.
Yeah,
to
so it relates to the game.
yeah, like a lot of things, like put a logo here, put something here, and
Okay.
And he like designed all of the combat situations, and everybody was like,
that was spot on. That was
he
spot
was
on.
like, he was like in the field, you know, like he was like happy. He was much happier than in the office because he's like all time veteran, a lot of like stuff. Like he did a lot of things related to the professional Spetsnaz.
Landmark's supposed to come.
Stuff.
By the
way, he was happy. He was happy to finally make something like related to it because he actually had
express himself. He could express himself.
He
His
had
art.
like all of the team, and he was like his soldiers. He was in command, and it was really a good therapy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we received a lot of positive things about it, and it's really good because, of course, a lot of people ask us when or will we like make the second season or something. Even like the Skiff is dead. He's dead actually.
Spoilers.
I don't know.
Is it? No fucking way. Nikita, please. No.
Oh, get wrecked, Jack.
Guys, it's hard to accept it, but it's dead. Yeah.
Maybe he's dead, but maybe not dead. I don't know.
Oh.
Nikita.
He's dead.
Please.
Like the actor, let's give. He's the actual player of like EFT player too. He plays a lot of.
Really?
Wow.
He asked myself like, will you resurrect me in the next season?
He just wakes up back in the hideout, man.
Yeah,
just wakes up in the hideout.
So there's nothing sure so far regarding a second season. Yeah, nothing confirmed.
I can tell you why. It's a huge amount of work.
Yes,
and it requires for myself to be on the set, to be with the production team, to be with the post-production team. I lost a lot of nerves, a lot of time to make this together. Even like the Anton, the director,
he wants to focus more on the game.
A lot. He did a lot of work.
He said this before,
but I need to I need to work out all of the like the concept of the game, the philosophy around the game, with all of this like Easter eggs or something, like with all of this like points of information that we will get in the game. All I can say that the story in the raid will be used in the story of the EFT in the upcoming storyline quest. So it's really important. The universe and the plot is huge. Even like if I decided to actually like say like tell you about the plot of the game, it will be hours.
Okay,
it's like a lot of things.
Is it Nikita? Sorry to interrupt you. Is it somewhere? Is it going to be available somewhere, this plot, or is it only in your mind right now?
Of course, it's in my mind. Of course, it's in my documents, and of course, you will not get all of the story. Even it's in the game because it's like the big story, which will contains different games. I don't know, movies, maybe books or something.
Wow.
So it's a long story, and the EFT is just the start of the story. And I hope I will have time and energy to make it like real, all of the like the universe. Because all I can see right now, like if we've actually created the EFT as a single player game, I think you all guys like it will be another reality. I think you actually will be doing something else at this moment if we decided to make it single player. But the multiplayer gives us like a lot of things, a lot of experience, and a lot of pain, of course. And we spending a lot of time to combat technical stuff mostly. and the single player game will be much easier. But it's the next step, you know, the next step, because all of the resources, all of the money that we get from the purchases of the game is being actually stored for the future projects, because the industry is changing and you need a lot of money to actually make something real in terms of big single player game, like different consoles and stuff. And we're still hoping and waiting that we will able to create this single player dream game, and it will be
casual players.
What?
For casual players, for people
No, it will not be for casual players. Come on, it will be hardcore.
Good, amazing.
I actually have,
I got a
question. Will we ever see something like body dragging in Tarkov, where we can kill like a PMC, drag him around the corner, and then loot him, or is that like never an idea?
I didn't get it actually.
Like if you kill a PMC, for instance, you can take his dead body, drag him in cover, and then loot him.
Dragging mechanic. Yes, it's planned. I don't know when it will be, but it depends on the feature called animation ragdoll or something. So it's more advanced ragdoll with animations. You can like
it's a
see
podcast.
it in the, for example, GTA or Red Dead Redemption series, when you have actual ragdoll and animations blending smoothly when like he's lying and then like transition to animation. It depends, and that's why we need to make it first, and then we will able to do unconscious state, like you will able to how to say it in English.
Axel is there. He can help you.
Pass out.
Like pass out, yes, and hit somebody with something, for example, a door, and he will lose his balance and fall.
Okay.
And it will be much more realistic in terms of real life, because I can understand that all of the stuff, if you try to like fight in real life combat, you will be leaning, proning, like rolling, and you can like slip off the ledge and stuff, and all this, the physics, body mechanics.
Yes,
it must be like be really realistic. And right now we have like we don't have it.
Inertia, Nikita. Are we talking about inertia?
Not only inertia actually, because inertia it's easier. It's pretty easy to implement.
Okay.
And we actually wanted to have the test in 12.10, but we are not like kind of like I don't think we will make it in 12. I'm sure that we will not make it in 12.10, but 12.11. We will have this test, because we will switch on the inertia and see how it will go in the game.
Okay.
Sorry, Nikita,
I have a question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No, the thing that I wanted to ask Nikita was about the VoIP. Are we going to be able to have a streamer protection, like so we can cut it off?
Overall, I would extend the question. Is there like, are you planning to have some like streamer mode in this game, like the names?
Streamer, yes. The first iteration of streamer mode will contain like you will need to be, I don't know how to say it, like approved streamers. So
okay.
Validated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Tarkov Prime.
Come on.
Yo.
Suck it up.
Tarkov Prime
what?
is a myth.
It's real, chat.
You will receive manually. You will receive this tag like your streamer, and you will have the special checkbox called streamer mode. And for the first iteration, you will like your nickname will be hidden, and I think also the server code will be hidden too, or something like that. So it will be just the simple things. Later, we plan to like to make something more advanced in this term, but at least we wanted to create this special
Tarkov Prime is real, chat.
Tag.
It is
Maybe
real.
it will contain even a special icon, as you know, like the crown, like the gear. And
yeah.
So the streamer will contain a special icon. Maybe even the really good streamers with a lot of viewers will have like
or skills.
icon, like the unique icon, the unique streamer icon for the flex purposes, of course.
Okay.
So you're gonna add us to Black Division? Is what you're saying?
No.
There's nothing like Black Division.
No, Nikita,
Yeah.
talking
Can I-
about the Black Division, Nikita, and raid, yeah, because we mentioned the raid before.
Here we go.
Is there? Could you tell us something about the Black Division?
No, I don't.
Of course not.
May I just ask one question regarding that streamer mode thingy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be a lawyer of the devil, even though I don't do it. But will there be also a pink hider?
Pink hider? I don't know. Maybe. Like, actually, you can. All of you, not only you, but all of the streamers decide and create some kind of list. What do you actually want with the streamer mode? It will be helpful because I'm not the streamer, and I know that things are changing even in the streamer industry. I can say that. So maybe you'll just give us a list. What do you want, and we decide what should we do.
Recommendations.
Who are we writing that to? Who are we writing that to?
What?
Who should we write to if we have so many?
For example, Dimitri is all right.
We can put it together, guys, and send it to Dimitri. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
he'll send it to me.
Okay.
Nikita, I have a question for you. I have a question regarding the episodes of raids. I mean, my question is very simple. Is about the budget because it is super fucking realistic. It is amazingly realistic from a combatant point of view. So my question is, how was your budget? Was it like a high budget, a middle budget, or low budget? Because you did really well, and I'm really eager to know what your budget was for the producing of the raid series.
I can say you the approximately because I'm not the accountant or something, and actually,
No, of course, yeah.
The production, like the actual shooting of the raid series, costs us a little more than $1 million. A little more than one.
Okay,
wow,
which is something.
Yeah. It's not much. It's not much.
It's not much.
Small film budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very small budget for a very, very impressive result.
Also, we spend for the post production. I think like
Tony
from the first to fourth episode, we spent I think maybe $200K or $300K more.
All right.
And for the last episode, we did it with the Main Road Post. It's like the best post-FX company in Russia. We spent $1 million on it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, Nikita, do you treat that as a game promotion, or that's like over like different topic for you, like something that you always dreamed of about, or is it also like you think about it as a game promotion, that raid series?
It's first of all, I wanted to make something like that.
Yeah, that's
like for
Tony, thanks for the
12
stream.
years ago, I was kind of on the.
Well, afternoon, Cookie. Hope you're doing well. Doing good, really good, man.
How to say it in English?
Doing pretty good. Thank you very much.
So I had to decide which way should I go, movies or the game industry.
Okay.
So I selected game industry because I was a gamer. I'm still the gamer. Okay, yay. So, and I always wanted to make something like some movie or some short movie. So when we actually thought about the idea of creating some kind of promo movie about the game.
What kind of player do you think Nikita is? Is he a rat or is he a chat?
Go and make it, because for myself it was like a really good experience, and I finally started to understand. So right now I can do it for myself. I know how it works, especially not only on the set, like the shooting
when
on
was
the
it
set.
posted?
It's the easiest thing.
Last week.
It's easiest and
They apply
funny
now?
thing, and like it's like
What you
I
need?
don't know, it's like an emotional roller coaster
Yeah.
in the camping, for example. And but after this,
Do you want me to upstage your resume right now?
a lot of things with post production. Also, the initial montage of the film was kind of painful but I understand. Like right now, I totally understand how should I do another, but it will require a lot of time, and I need to complete the EFT, for example, or I need to how to say it. I need to make all the processes in the company pretty efficient, and I need to make it this way, like. They will give us like all the processes will help me to give me more free time to make stuff unrelated to actual game.
Hey, that's amazing, man. Chase the dreams, of course.
Yeah, definitely. I would say, guys, we are 1 hour in the podcast. I would say we can ask Nikita questions until tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure of this. Let's focus a bit. Let's focus a bit because there's people waiting for our topic for tonight. Yeah, enthusiasts of firearms in real life or in the game and so on. Nikita, agree? If you want us to ramble, we can ramble.
Soggy waffles is going on, man.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
I know that the main theme of this podcast is ADS versus point fire.
Yeah.
At least we need to say something about it.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, we do.
You can do both.
Nikita's probably scabbed with 100 bullets and no aim. Well, did you see him play before the punishment tournament? I did not. Did he play?
Because I'm like shoot a lot, and in real life to shoot efficiently.
Soggy waffles, thanks for liking the stream, man.
Pretty extreme stuff because if you have like the laser pointer or something, at least you understand when it's going.
Yes.
I know that the professionals will have this training to shoot from every stance and every position, even if you are not actually aiming down the sights. So
yes,
it's like pretty real. I don't know like how it like in foreign armies or like special operator stuff, but in Russia, like we have a lot of training like this. So at least we did in the game we did like decreased accuracy, and we don't have like the perfect alignment of your weapon, and you will shoot directly in the center of the screen because like your weapon will be. How to say it?
Swaying.
Yeah, and it not be like just like the parallel swing or something. It will be like more like angular swing.
Yes,
and it will give you an unpredictability when like you actually where you will hit your target.
In the French army, we have a procedure on point shooting, which is actually based on
this guy.
You shoot to the ground. And we train our recruits to shoot to 100 meters, point shooting. So we call it hip firing. Mm-hmm. So you have the stock under your arm, mm-hmm. and you start shooting a few rounds to the ground, and you lead your shots to the targets. And the point is to have the third shot hitting a target at 100 meters. 100 meters is 300 feet in the Americans and the English. So we do train our troops to do that because it's important that you can shoot point firing when you are in. If your optic is broken on your firearm, if your sights are broken, because the FAMAS now it's the HK416 and the French Army. The FAMAS has a huge like carry handle which holds the sights.
Go for it.
So if it's getting destroyed, you are taught to actually shoot next to the target and then lead the shots.
Dylan, thanks for
rounds you're shooting to the target.
Dude, this guy talks too much.
To the enemy. So it's very relevant. And once you perform that training on your trainees, they are able within 3 rounds to hit a target at 100 meters. Right on
from
the
hip
target.
fire. Let me just let me start this from a different point. I would say to give everyone the possibility to talk a bit. So let's talk about our main topic here. And I would like, not all of us are familiar with point firing and
Josh, well, thanks for liking the stream.
I would say one of you guys, let's just say Robin. Yeah, what does point firing mean, Robin? In this game from Tarkov. What's the definition according to you?
I mean, I don't exactly know the definition, but basically the difference between ADSing and point fire is literally because in EFT you hold the gun as point fire all the time, so it literally stands like this. The difference between point fire this and ADS is literally this.
Okay.
You just tilt your head to ADS, and that's about it. That's
okay.
It's not hip fire. It's point fire. There is a big difference between the two.
Yes, exactly. Okay, good. And do you think, Nikita, according to what you said before, but I need to reiterate this. Do you think that the way you guys added point firing and ADSing is realistic? Or according to you, because you have experience with firearms, right?
Yes, I can say you that it's not realistic like in general way. It's realistic. It's not realistic partially. For example, yes, you're correct. Like all of the time, you're moving like this. Like you're moving like this, and it's not easy in real life to constantly move like this.
Yes.
Usually in real life, you use like low ready or high ready position. Low ready like this. I don't know if you can see me. Everything is black.
We can. It's all good.
Yeah. So it's much easier. And when you have an actual contact, you just need to aim down your sights really fast, like this, or like this. And we will implement this too, because we have a feature called low ready, high ready position, and it will bring this realistic aspect, like in real life, how you actually carry your weapon, and like you are almost ready to shoot, and it will not like burn your shoulders. It will not like drain your stamina or stuff. Right now, it's like again, you still can use this technique. Like you always shoulder it, but you use it only if you have like real close quarters, like encounters.
Close contact.
Yeah, close contacts, and you are ready to shoot like within a second, or even like a parts of the second.
Seconds.
Yeah, like it's really like fast-paced operation of your weapon. And yes, when you like see in our game, like you like going with this like shouldered position all of the time, it's not realistic, and it will be changed. But people got used to it. This is like the word of this podcast today. People got used to it, and this change will bring it will be a game changer, I think, because you will need to actually control this. For example, in DayZ, you have like the space, like you ready your weapon.
Yes.
And you'll need to do it in EFT too. Again, I really want to do this feature, and it's planned. I don't know in which patch exactly, and it will be tested, I think. So, because again, we need to make it playable. We need to make it.
What about switching shoulders with the gun? Is that going to be possible in the future?
That's like it's like for those who are familiar with the shooting or play the like tactical shooters or watch like YouTube and stuff. They always asking us when we will have the ability to change.
But it's extremely hard IRL.
Yeah, because again, in real life you can shoot from your main, like shoulder.
Yes.
You could switch your weapon like this without changing hands, and you can change your hands. And it will require a lot of animations. Because again, in real life, if you're shouldered on your weak arm, you'll have an ability, I don't know if you can see me, you have an ability to operate all of the stuff right here.
Hey!
Easily with your main hand.
Oh my gosh.
And it will require us like a lot of new animations, and it's not possible.
Yes.
It's not
double the animations really, because it's
like I'm afraid to be wrong, but every single weapon has like hundreds of animations. Different animations, jamming checks, and the unreleased even like animation. For
He's
example,
pretty much saying that
the hits
everything
like, with your weapon,
punching
with your
every single animation that he has with the right. If you were to switch it to the left, he has to remake all of those animations again. Every single one.
Like weapon hits, like this, like this like stupid thing in the game, like, you know, with your stock, it's not realistic because
it doesn't exist in real life. No.
And we decided to do for scavs because they are not experienced.
You hit with the muzzle.
Like more.
If you hit someone with the muzzle.
Yeah.
So does this mean that if you're moving from low ready to ready for point shooting, that it's going to cost you stamina? Is that the idea?
It will cost you time, and it will cost you stamina. Most of all, the shoulder.
But not as much as ADS, I guess.
Of course, the shoulder position like this. By the way, Twitch is not a weapon; it's like the airsoft, like.
That's what I was about to say. Please tell us.
Not real.
Yeah,
not
please
real.
tell us. So show us that the weapon is empty. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, of course, it's empty. I can show you that it's empty.
Perfect, perfect.
So if you have your weapon shoulders like this, it will drain your stamina in the game. So the typical like position and movement like this, it will drain your stamina. Look, right after the implementation of that feature that what we're talking. But if you will like move it to the low ready or high ready, it will like replenish your stamina. Okay. You'll be able to.
Yeah, cool.
Really.
Perfect. Perfect.
Like this, like yeah.
Sorry. Say.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So one idea that I could suggest to make it so people don't really cry about it too much is to just change. You're gonna hate me for that. Just change so infrared doesn't reduce the spread of the bullets.
That much.
Because, because we can see the laser when there is normal mode, but infrared we actually can see it. So technically, it shouldn't really decrease the spread of the bullets, right?
It's a bug. It's a bug.
It's a bug.
Yeah. So, so I think honestly, with that little fix, I think people honestly would stop like being so negative about the point fire accuracy because that's like the biggest. Like there is no downside of having infrared because nobody can see it. I don't have to turn it off if I pick an angle, and that's, I think, the biggest problem.
The problem is, Robin and the rest of the panel, the problem is with point firing, we have the feeling that point firing can be easily abused at long distances. So I totally agree, Nikita, that point firing should be precise, point blank, yeah? But if you point fire at 20, 30 meters, what does your experience say? Maybe Axel, maybe Ghostfree can intervene here as well, because you guys have not talked yet. Do you guys think that this feature at longer distances is not realistic? I mean, can you do that in real life? Shugart, Nikita, can you do that? Point fire at 40 meters?
40 meters, you can do it definitely.
With accuracy.
I've taught my students to shoot point fire at 100 meters with two rounds of checking, like you shooting on the ground and you're looking at the dirt like coming off, and then you just adjust your shots. So at 100 meters, at the third shot, you're on target.
Have you done it? Have you done it as well, Nikita? Does it work? I mean, I guess you have done that, and with your ideas, you brought them in the game, right? I mean, if it's realistic, then it's there, right?
First of all,
yes.
The thing is, like, I started to shoot a lot for the last 1.5 years only. Before that, I just shoot occasionally.
Okay.
And, I just was a theoretic, like all of the information, all of the people around me.
Soggy damn, my whole PC just reset.
My friend Dimitri.
But yeah, it's around Christmas. Actually, he's wearing a Santa hat. He's showing off Woods expansion in the streets. Couldn't figure out how to lay down properly in something else.
So
we can find the clip. I'll send it to your way. It's a good laugh.
Right now I can say that you can't.
Yeah, throw it in the Discord
shoot,
for sure.
Like at 100 meters, but it will be inaccurate. Really, you like trying to get your target with the shots approximately in the direction of your target by shooting in the ground.
Yes.
And it's like the impacts. And you understand, oh, I need to go higher. I need to go higher. I need to go lower. So it's just an approximate.
It needs correction. It needs to be corrected all the time.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's something that some like viewers or other people don't see what streamers do. Like, for example, for me, I actually correct it. I know it's in my mouse only, but I actually, like, when you point fire, you still have to correct. There is always a recoil in the game, so you always have to compensate for it. It's not like we just click mouse one, hold our mouse in the air, and it goes straight.
Exactly,
you know,
Robin.
Like, we always have to correct it.
Yeah, that is the problem that community has. We think, and I'm part of it, yeah, and I'm very possibly wrong, but that is why I am here, and that is why my guys are here as well, to learn from you guys, yeah. So that's the goal of the podcast. One of the goals, to learn out of this, right?
Yes.
So the majority of the time,
yes,
even point firing, right? For me, and in the case of EFT, it's the same as not everything is going to be realistic because everything has to be mechanical. So it has to be kind of gameism, as I would like to say it. It has to be dumbed down for us to use. So we can't have everything super, perfect and also not laser. But then you factor in the RNG. So then it's random at times, and it's maybe not even too random for people. So some players, myself and half of the panel over here, or even all the panel, you can get used to it. It's readable, so you could do it. So sometimes, I had the chat with Nikita with the Vector. You had to add recoil to a gun that doesn't have recoil in real life, right? It's the same thing. You kind of have to work with it. But I mean, I don't think Nikita is. I don't think Nikita is against, changing in the recoil or hip firing or point firing, anything like that. But I mean, we have to kind of say or show or explain, hey, this is not, right, or we don't like this. This is being abused.
It's all about
yeah.
It's all about the metas in the game. If the point fire, for example, will become a new meta in the game, it will be changed.
Okay.
I think it's not as bad as it used to be.
Yeah,
because there's the restrictions of the game.
The biggest benefit to point firing was that you didn't have the visual recoil that you had when you ADS'd, right? And then you buffed the hell out of the visual recoil stuff on ADSing, and now it's nowhere near as awful as it used to be, right? Like, because it was almost like, well, if I'm comfortable enough, I'll point fire because I don't have to worry about like losing my target because the sights are jostling around with my face. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can still get good at it. It just requires a lot of practice. Like, go from your hideout, just shoot on the dummies, and you'll be
very
good.
I think anybody that's got a few thousand hours in the game feels pretty comfortable doing it.
Yeah, and for those guys, one pick, and for those guys who do not know how to improve it, Axel, you have not said anything. I go to you. What do you do? What do you do to improve your point firing? Yeah, and then from Axel, we can go to the rest of the panel. Starting offline. Let's start with you. What would you do?
All right. How can you improve it though?
Yes.
Like, well, what are you trying to imply? How like give me an example? How can you improve it?
I mean, how can you be better at point firing? That is what I mean. That is my question.
Practice. You have to practice. Like,
yeah, give us exactly. But what do you have to do? Because the new players. Don't understand me wrong. I'm in the position of the new player. Yeah. Okay, so I'm asking the question. What would you do?
So from a position of a new player, if you meet someone in very close quarters, let's say there is a guy pushing a door which is right next to you, try taking those fights in two different ways. First way is point fire. Try it, see how it works for you, and then try to do a similar type of fighting, close quarters, while ADSing, and see what works better for you.
Okay.
But
that's actually where I might need to improve as well.
I'm not a big realism
I need to improve
guy.
my
I'm more of a
hip fire.
playable guy. I think that everything in the game should be playable. It should be adjusted and balanced. And when we spoke that something is realistic, something is not realistic, I was just thinking that in how many cases do we start firing a gun, point firing, and then ADSing at the same time? Have you tried doing this in real life? Shooting a gun full auto while point firing and then ADSing, it's impossible to do it because it's just gonna jump too much.
No,
it's not.
No,
it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. It's doable.
Yes, I mean, yeah, okay, with iron sights, sure, but with like good collimator, I don't think it's that impossible, to be honest.
I shot from the automatic weapons from the perspective of the developer, and the thing is, that's what we done actually in the game. That's what everybody, I don't know everybody, but a big amount of vocal part of the community trying to get changed, like remove the auto compensation. when you start shooting from the full auto gun, like you compensate a lot, because if you will not compensate, it will go out from your hands, and you compensate a lot. And for some reason, it looks like there is no recoil actually, like because you compensate a lot, especially with the C-clamp stuff. If you like old school shooter, you like doing like this or something. I don't know if you can see it or not, because you try to compensate it. I think like it's based in your like body mechanic. Like you try to compensate all of the physical related stuff going to your body, and that's what we do in the game. Because I decided that you're experienced enough. You like you're not like, okay, you're like special operator, PMC like operator and stuff. Like shooting is the basic knowledge. Shooting is so basic for you, then you auto compensate stuff. But at least you have something, some parameters, some skills to change it, and different kind of weapons, different kind of recoil patterns. We don't have recoil patterns, but like recoil mechanics, and also every weapon has its own center of mass. It's a hidden parameter actually. And we decided like in the future we will make this center of mass changeable, especially
Christian, how's it going?
When you have installed something different on different mods, like with different weight balances, and it will change the center of mass of your weapon, and it will influence on the recoil and the weapon sway and stuff. So like as you can see and understand, I hope we try to make something realistic, like because realistic not just about the physical processes in our life, but realistic in terms of real life operation of real life operators.
And this is the auto recoil control basically, right?
Yes. And I decided to keep it because we like, I know that people like wanted us to remove it even for testing purposes, and I agreed actually on some podcasts. I said that we will remove it and you will see how it will be not suitable for the EFT. It will be shit actually, because I saw it, and I don't want you to like, I don't want to read comments about it like, oh, right now it's much better, thank you. No.
Okay, so staying on the topic, I would have one more question. Between the point fire and ADS, there is that sound when you do, which you like IRL, you don't do that sound. I think that isn't that a placeholder for like a lower stat of the gun and ADS, or is it supposed to be like that? Because there is like the sound is pretty loud right now.
Yeah, it's loud.
Yeah, and do you want it like that between point fire and ADS?
I want that sound in, because like if you switch like your shoulders or switcher,
it does make sound. Yeah,
you have the sound. You have that like the close, like
the clipping sound, like yeah.
But right now it's not like even loud. We need to record different sounds for it, and it will be much quieter, but still it will give the additional immersion. It's not about like I make the sounds and make my position be heard. It's not like this. It's more like immersion thing that is done properly for the moment.
So for now we have a placeholder basically.
Yes.
Yes.
Nikita, I know this is going to change a little bit of the topic, but what are we going to see any moving targets in Hideout? Is that going to be a thing later on?
The plans to,
no, just do offline mode, my dude.
Upgrade to have an upgradable shooting.
Target
shooting
range.
Shooting range, yes.
Shooting range.
Yeah. It's planned. It's planned to have 3 levels, and it will contain different kind of stuff. Even the. Я уже слова просто уже.
Я могу помочь перевести.
Дай там слова простые.
Yeah, blah.
Points of the gallery.
I understood.
Yes.
Will be.
I didn't wanna. It's all good. It's all good.
So the actual range is going to be increased in the Hideout?
Yes.
Are
Okay.
we going to see like a point fire skill? I mean, at this point, we already have like an aim drill skill. Is there like something planned, like a point fire skill that you can improve the more you use point fire?
I thought about it, but I don't want to give players some skill to improve it because they will
abuse it.
They will abuse it. Yeah.
They will abuse it.
I'll go max level that thing just to go test it.
Yeah, just to shoot.
So that the whole community can
Yes.
hate me again.
It's a game
And then I
mechanic.
get nerfed.
Yeah,
Red,
it's a game mechanic. You have to deal with it because it's a game. So you have to
accept it and
know
yeah.
how and
people try to change the game to a different kind of standards.
Yes.
Like old standards, CS standards. They got used to play like Rainbow Six, and they just want to feel the game more.
To their own style, correct?
Yeah, like something familiar. To have something familiar with like old games, because they like they started to play EFT and they decided like, okay, this is the best game. We need to play EFT, and I will not play anything else.
Yeah.
And of course, we want to like make this and that and make it like this and like that. And you said correctly, it's a game mechanic. You need to get used to it.
Robin, you wanted to say something before?
Yes, but that's a little bit of change topic again. Nikita, one question. Do you plan to make the rain sound a little bit quieter, please?
At least on the loading screen. At least on the loading screen.
The loading screen is planned. It's planned. I think it's been planned for 12.11. I think the next patch, maybe even in 12.10. I don't remember.
What sound?
But yeah, it's planned. We lowered the rain sounds like 5 times.
You did that already.
It's still loud.
Lower the
It's
rain.
loud, Nikita.
I
It's
feel
loud.
like it's the wrong rain.
Super loud.
Just
more.
But related to rain, now that we come, we changed off the topic again. Related to rain, raining 2-3 weeks in Escape from Tarkov. Why?
I will. First of all, there is a forecast. We have a forecast.
Okay.
And it's not like it's generated.
I heard it was from St. Petersburg.
No. It was like this.
It's
It
from
was like-
Brazil.
yeah.
From Brazil.
Like it's the
Right.
monsoon.
I can see the 24-hour period, and it's like 3 rains with the duration of like 1.5 and 1.5 hours. 3 rains.
Okay.
But is it 1.5 hour in game or IRL?
IRL.
Okay.
Okay, that's why it takes so long. It's like a half
Like-
of a streaming session.
Yeah, if you think that you play one raid and it was rain, and the next raid will not be with the rain, it's not, because it's real life time, and we have the really small chance, really small probability to have the storm, and it will be like 2 or 3 hours.
Oh my god.
That's why there is a thing like, oh my god, it's raining.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I don't think it's the rain that people hate that much. I only like.
Is the
okay, I
sound.
might sound like
Yeah,
a snowflake,
yeah.
but honestly, when it's rained for like 2 hours straight, I actually get a headache. Like it's like I lower my volume, sure.
Okay,
but it's
I got
so
it.
loud.
We will lower for the 6th
I
time.
love you, Nikita. I love you, man. Will you marry me, bro?
But it doesn't rain in labs, though. You can play labs. It doesn't rain in labs, right?
Hey, you see that?
Go outside, Robin. I thought you were just a labs raider.
Yeah, laugh. Come on, bro.
I'll be fine.
One more question.
Wait, there are the maps.
One
Oh,
more
wait, yeah?
question, Nikita,
Oh, I just
related
spend my
to
days in the
point
basement
firing.
reserve.
Guys, let me ask one more question related to point firing. Nikita, I guess you are familiar with free aim, with the concept of the dead zone, and we have it in game, but it's just not usable. Yeah, it's you see the option there, aiming dead zone in the game under graphics or under Are you familiar with free aim, like games like Arma, Squad, Red Orchestra have it? Have you planned or have you thought of adding something like that? You know, it's the small movement of the weapon before moving the head camera. You know.
I know that. Yeah, we
gonna
had it
fall,
in alpha
ouchie.
version. We had aim in dead zone, and many people said to us like it's not good because for some reason it's not usable in EFT, like in EFT at all. So we decided to switch it off, and it was 4 years ago, and we never decided to switch it back on. So maybe
Max, how's it going, man?
On the test servers, for example.
Thank you for liking the stream.
See how it works.
Okay. Good. Anything else, guys, related to point fire or shoulder ready or maybe recoil? We have talked about recoil, and you said Nikita, because I saw the question in the chat. Yeah, recoil is not going to be changed. You are a fan of the recoil control feature, yeah, and that's going to stay in the game, right? We're not going to see PUBG shooting the sky.
Yes, it can be tweaked. I think most likely it will be tweaked, but we will not get rid of it for sure. But again, we will make a test on the ETS servers. I don't know when. We will disable it, and you will see how it's bad.
Okay.
What about I can see from an operational point of view is that the point shooting, how the shot placement is set up, is pretty correct. It's
correct. Okay.
Like, this is displaced around a certain area, but from my point of view, from my operational point of view, it looks correct. So the shots don't go at the same place because obviously you're shooting from the hip or from a low ready without ADS. From my point of view, honestly, operational point of view, it sounds legit. And I've tested it yesterday because Red told me to give it a try. To me, it sounds perfect. So that's my take on it. Everyone can correct me if they wish to, but to me, it sounds correct.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. And it
Nikita,
comes from...
I got a question.
Yes.
About spray patterns. Is there going to be any spray patterns that is gonna just like Counter-Strike?
No.
Like no.
I just said like a little bit time ago. We do not have patterns. We will not have patterns because it's fully like controlled procedurally with a bunch of angles and stuff. So it's not like patterns because it's not real. Like 100%. Okay, this is AK. I know the 8 will go right here, so I need to get it, like control it like this. So
yeah.
Good old CS:GO days.
Yeah.
Is there any plan to buff burst fire? Because like the first 2 or 3 bullets always go pretty high, and then the auto recoil control stabilized, right? Is there anything you plan to like make it work better?
First bullet goes exactly where you're aiming.
Yeah.
Yes.
The second, it's up and you auto compensate stuff, and you like run around the second or third bullet. So like these things, auto compensation, as I said, can be tweaked and most likely will be tweaked. And it's not about the. We have some kind of like.
There is a background sound, I think. Let me just quickly have a look. Okay, I moved. I think it was because of Shoutout. Let's listen. Let's listen. Yeah, I moved him to the waiting room. Do we still hear it?
He's speaking on Discord. You can see it on Discord.
All of us are in the waiting room.
Copy.
It is him though, yeah.
Yep. Is he coming back?
I forgot what I actually tried.
Okay, I moved him to the channel below. As soon as he fixes the problem, he will join.
I have a very simple question from a very simple-minded person, which is me. So, Nikita, you mentioned that we're getting new guns in one of the next big patches. Which guns might we be getting?
I can tell you. Like the first one is STM9. It's AR platform 9mm semi-automatic weapon. It's like sport version of the AR-15, but in 9mm, and it's made by our like Russian St. Petersburg company called Soyuz TM. It's pretty good, actually. It's really good. They do like a quality ARs, and they wanted really wanted to add their STM9 into the game, so it will be high precision 9mm gun, like AR gun, which will use the Glock magazines. So it's a good gun. And the second one is PL-15. It's like another Russian weapon.
Okay.
Another grenade launcher.
Also chambered in 9mm. It's better than Glock for sure, because I shot from it. And it's
Brian,
really
how's it going?
And I think something more, but I can be mistaken, because I don't know actually how much guns will be in this page. I know that the 12 point, like in the next page, it will contain like much more weapons, new weapons. Like we have a lot of weapons, a lot of weapon mods still, like a lot of gear. Like content will be going, so it will be, you will have more variety. I think 2 times more than now, and yeah.
Even wow, that's a lot. What about interchangeable pouches and plate carriers, customizable? How you call that feature, Nikita?
It's a customizable rigs.
That's one.
We decided to freeze this feature for now.
Okay.
It will be done later, but we decided to make another features, especially related to the storyline quests and stuff, because like I decided it's more important right now, and that's why I'm talking about like that we need more stuff, more like coders, more like animators, more modelers to do more, and we don't have like high capabilities to actually do everything, and it's still a lot. It's still a lot to do.
Yes.
Are we going to see, like, we already have bipods in the game, like on the SV98 and the DVL. Are we going to see them being properly implemented, like for like machine guns as well?
Yes.
Sweet.
It all went to the classic Q&A session. I understand.
Yeah.
Nikita, I have a question, and I think everyone is wondering, like, about this, because I have so many people asking about it. So can you tell me the difference between, I know it's an off-topic question, and I'm so sorry for it, but it's just because I have so many people asking about it. It's about the RNT system. So if someone brings his friend's gear in a raid, it doesn't count as RMT, right? And when does it, like, I know it's RMT means when someone pays someone to bring, give him some stuff, right?
Real money.
Yeah, but where does it start? You know what I mean? Like, can I drop a friend or a viewer a green key card or a red key card without notifying you guys, or like,
where is
the?
We will be notified, but if you will try to do it like 10 times or 20 times per day, for example, most likely you will be banned, at least temporarily. So if you try to make this like the whole day, every raid, you will try to like do this, like transfer items, like, and then if you like continue to do it for the whole day, just only doing this, like, it's like the algorithm is pretty complex and can tell you exactly how it works, but it all like it's many things like which get used in this algorithm. So if you just like wanted to give your friend something and you did it like single time, it's totally okay.
Okay.
So basically, if viewers would bring us some viewer kits to run with, it's okay.
Yes, of course.
Or yes. No, continue, Nikita.
9 red key cards per day, no more.
Yeah, that is bad.
That's simple, because again, for example, somebody just like to send all of this stuff to his friends, and there is much more parameters and much more logging with the actual RMTers. So it's not that simple. Like if you like decided to to transfer all of your key cards to your friends, most likely like it will be okay if it will not be your like the daytime job, you know, like you're just boosting people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I also asked was because sometimes I do some beer kits, you know, and people are bringing me key cards to labs because I'm a main lab player, and I get scared, and I feel like I need to write to Dimitri straight away. Like I just got like 3, you know, like
No.
Don't be scared. It's like it's not the case. It's not the case.
Multiple people giving you things. There's not a single
Guys,
person
the
giving
thing
you
is,
something. So
if you are actual amateur, you will be banned, like sooner or later. If you're not, you will not be banned. 100%.
Real money transactions.
Okay.
It's not automatic. It's not automatic.
Dan, would you want to ask something, or would you want to comment something regarding Point Fire? I know you said something in on Twitter.
Yeah, so essentially, I feel like I can touch on a load of things in the same question here. So I think it all sort of comes to the realism argument. Now, let's think about the game in general for a second. When we're talking about the point fire argument, and people obviously being able to mag dump multiple magazines in a row throughout the raid, of course, people probably get frustrated with that sort of thing. People get frustrated with that kind of gameplay, as it's like not realistic and such like. When we look into the economy as a whole, we look at ammo, for example, like the abundance of ammo. There's a lot of ammo. There's a lot of great weapons. There's a lot of we have loads of grenades. We have all of these tools that are at our fingertips. Now, it's my understanding that in the future, these things will not be so abundant. It will be, finding a good stack of ammo would be like, oh, brilliant, I've got 60 rounds of 995. I really need to look after this. I really need to make the most of this, rather than, I'm going to go and buy 1,200 rounds of 995 because I've got millions of rubles. I feel like a lot of the gameplay phenomenon that we're seeing, like a lot of the gameplay that we see with regards to the unrealistic things, is in a lot of ways contributed towards by the economy and by things being so easy to get for many people. Armor's really, really easy to get, weapons, ammo, etc. So I guess this is kind of a future question to tie it all in. In the future, are we still going to see like a massive reduction in all these great items? So people are more thoughtful about their ammo, and they're firing single shots. They're trying to fire single shots at a guy.
Is this a question for Nikita, or is something like you're just expressing yourself? These are your thoughts.
Yeah, this is definitely a question for Nikita.
You must understand that I really want the game to be like totally hardcore, like cruel and unforgiving 100%. That means that I really like the idea of like the absence of the crucial elements, or the crucial supplies, weapons, ammo, armors, and stuff. So you like fighting hobos on the streets of Tarkov, and I like this idea that it will be like events. It will not be like every time. That's why we tested the fuel shortage thing, and in the future there will be more hardcore and more cruel events like this. For example, the ammo will be gone, the medkits and the medical supplies will be gone. For example, the therapist will not work on Saturdays, or even for the whole week, because she get ill or something. So it's all real, and people most likely will be bitch about it, and that's totally okay, because this is the principle of the game. It's changeable, it's dynamic, and you need to adapt to a different kind of situation. And this is not like, oh my god, I don't understand why they did it. They like, it's a bullshit. I don't understand why should they did it, and like removed all of the supplies, removed all the ammo or something. It will be designed. It will be like
I'm talking about the fuel
lore-based events, and it will be interesting. And it will be
small thing I want to add.
Most of all, most importantly, this is the seal actually. Most importantly, it will not be. You will not be warned before it. So
okay.
It will be just bam.
That's what I was about to say. That if we were notified, let's say a week before, it would have felt very different.
Everyone will restock.
Yes.
Correct? Yeah.
That would be like
all right. Let's say not a week notification, 1 day notification.
Again, that's
I can
trader
say
the ability to forecast that.
It will depend on your reputation level with the trader, for example. So it's not like loyalty level; it's more about reputational level. And if you have like the good reputation with the trader can say something about upcoming events. Like it will have a chance. But again, we're all a community, and if for some reason we will have like super professional, like the maximal level traders, maximal loyalty level, maximal reputational level player, and he will receive the notification that something will be going, some event will be commenced soon. He will tell about it to everyone, Twitter, for example. And it's all right, actually. It's okay, because one of the core ideas of the EFT as a MMO game is to get players and bring them out from the limitations and make them communicate more in real life, more out of the game communications. So that's why we're not making the guides, we are not making like the majority, like a lot of the parameters that you can see within the like weapons inspector or the modification inspector. So you need to get the point, like how to actually things work without knowing all of the parameters, like damage and stuff. So that's why this knowledge can be really collected, and this knowledge can be transferred from yourself to newcomers and other players with the communication. And that's an idea, to not like to have everything in the game, but to at least not force, but get the player and bring them out.
Is Nikita in here?
Game. At least Google.
He's the one that's talking on the far bottom right.
The veterans of the game, how the thing works, and yeah, this is one of the general ideas of the EFT as a MMO game.
Yes,
it's actually pretty interesting.
Yes,
Jedi, I'm having some issues with sound. Can I relog Discord real quick?
Please do so.
Okay.
Of course. Nikita, regarding storyline quests, are we going to have? Are those missions going to be very different than the ones that we have now, with maybe some video interruptions or so, or you know?
Yes, they will be different. They will contain like the mechanics, of course, that we have already. Like not like exact type of quests, but the basic mechanics. Some of the quests will contain something like you need to find something, you need to bring something, like in some areas and stuff. But it will not be like shoot like 50 PMCs with your legs broken during like diarrhea or something.
Oh my god. Jaeger quests.
But it will be story enriched more, and I don't want to tell you about it because this is my one of my favorite features, and I always like to surprise you guys.
Yes.
So let's wait for the perfect moment.
Okay.
I have to go back a little bit on the topic. I kind of have a question. Like at the moment, the way you pick a corner, like most people do, is like with the AD combination, so the left and right strafe, and we have the point fire in place this way. Do we see like any changes that if the more you strafe with A and D, the more inaccurate you will get with your point fire, or does it stay the same?
With the implementation of inertia, I think it will be nerfed. In general.
Okay.
Oh,
and the weapon ergonomics.
Okay. OnePeg, would you want to ask a question as well?
So I actually have a question more about like back end kind of stuff. I know that in a previous podcast, you made mention that from a netcode perspective, that the game wasn't as client-sided as it once was. Is there still going to be a plan to move things like player movement and shot registration and stuff like that, and move toward more a server-sided authority, like it's kind of been working on?
I don't know, like this like the speculations that are going on the media. It's not right. Like I don't like to get into this conversations because people like to say things. Well, I can say that the authority of the network is on server only.
Okay.
It's just impossible to have like some kind of corrected hit registration on your client and have the advantage. It will be pure cheats, for example.
Right.
Even some of the cheats like try to correct these things. Like they try to shoot like and hit you from a impossible position, impossible ways, and impossible angles. It's still being validated on the server. It's still being validated in the server. Like every single stuff is being validated. Even if you see like the speed hawks or something, it's still validated on server and it's still logged on server, and people got banned pretty fast. But like there is things, of course, like imperfections of engine brings us a different kind of things. For example, we needed to make some of the computations. Again, some computations could be on the client, but
Nicholas, what happened to Streets? He hasn't commented on it.
And of course, I'm not a network engineer, but I can say like in the obvious words. But this was done just to like bypass these limitations of engine to make the game playable.
This is really important, though. This is about desync right here,
and the big amount of players, and with the actual movement, with actual migration to the Unity 2019, we'll have more abilities, and I think in 12.11 we will move to this engine, to this new version of this engine, and it will give us a lot of possibilities in everything, especially with the graphical pipeline and networking and stuff. So it will be easier for us to get rid of the obsolete things that like we have in the game. For example, some of the
it was actually a really good question.
Stuff, like more validations, like more optimized things going on the server.
To make the game better first. That's exactly what this question is about.
For example, actually, yesterday we tried to convert servers and change the tick rate to 120 yesterday. And actually we succeeded. We had different servers running 120 like tick rate. It's pretty big actually, but we started to receive spikes on the different modules of the game for some reason. So we rolled it back, and we need to decide what actually went with this situation. But at least we saw that it's possible to run 120 tick rate, and it means that the arena we will have an ability to like it will be esports quality standard like with the 120 tick rate. It will be pretty good, I think, and like a lot of work needed to be done.
Yes.
With the,
Is there
I never said
120 would be good.
Will most likely say.
He said right now that there's like spikes happening.
Yes, of course, I can say that it's better than before.
For sure.
Of course, because I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
Out of context,
it's a constant fight.
Anyone that went from console to PC gaming know the difference between 60 FPS and 144
build
or
within the game,
120
infrastructure, and the major changes will require major work, major like stuff being done, and
this monitor, this Rogue monitor is 144
I have a
right
question, Nikita. You were mentioning esport. Do we know anything about estimating time for the arena to come out? Like ish?
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know. Like right now we are training the special team. It will be just for the arena, and
come on,
we just started
leak
to
it
train it from the start of this year. We started to train this team, and I don't know if their training will be completed soon enough. I think 1 or 2 months they will start to make the arena, and
okay,
till end of this year at least we will have some playable thing that will be tested in like closely. I think maybe even on ETS servers we will have some kind of tests on the arena, but it all depends how the training will went, and it all depends. Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
Will we see Streets of Tarkov before the end of this year?
There you go.
Nikita?
I hope. I really hope.
It's still a lot of work, or you guys getting close to the end now?
It's still a lot of work, but actually, guys,
Summer.
started to
Come on.
implement different kind of techniques and methodology of the work. They actually pretty like they boosted up like the processes, and all I can say that the work is getting faster.
Okay, but it's still a lot of work. Yeah, still. Can you describe maybe in which phase are you guys now, or are you working on multiple phases, creating the map, scab bosses, loot, and so on?
Right now, I'm talking about just the location production, just about it, because the scav bosses and all of the related stuff, it's other tasks by other person. I'm just talking about the art level design team. Right now, they're just making buildings, like detailing them, making streets.
Okay.
Every street, every room has its own history, and I'm sure that nobody will create anything like this. Nobody.
We said this was Interchange. When we saw Interchange for the first time, we were like, bro, this is something that we have not seen in gaming. Will it be bigger than the other maps, or size-wise, or?
It will be bigger than other maps in terms of explorable areas. It will be bigger, like 10 times or even 20 times bigger than the reserve, for example.
Oh my god!
Like much bigger. And this is actually a big challenge for us, how to actually optimize it.
You gotta put those computers to work, chat.
What I was about to ask, as you mentioned, you got new servers with 120 tick rate. Is it somehow related to the development of Streets of Tarkov? Because I remember you mentioned there will be a lot of players and etc.
Yes, it's related to everything.
That makes sense.
Actually, especially we have like the big red critical blocker task, like the general server improvements, because you guys kinda getting really bothered by all of the distance and stuff. And
Quentin, thank you for the share, by the way.
It's not only our cause, of course, but again, it's still a lot needs to be done, and we are changing things. And with the 12.10, we will implement more stuff. It will help us to make the game better in terms of networking. And yes, tick rates, optimizations, and even some
yes,
like more in-depth like works of the engine will be commenced with the Streets of Tarkov update, I think, because right now we have a huge branch of the production is just about the Streets of Tarkov, and it's not only about the actual level design and environment stuff, it's also some graphical features, even AI features will be linked, like they are creating for this particular location, but then they will be propagated to all of the locations, because it's pretty cool stuff. Because with every single big update, we wanting to create something new, and we still have a lot of ideas and plans how to do it properly, and again, surprise you. For myself, I think that's a perfect thing for myself. See you surprised faces, like the first encounters of like cultists, which actually are not in the game, of course. Like that's perfect. That's what I like in the development.
And exactly that will happen when we are going to be able to play as a Black Division PMC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it doesn't exist. It doesn't. It's not real.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So okay, so I actually have a question about that. So with the picture that you showed of the armbands being worked on, are they going to be things that we can purchase? Are they lootable? Is it earned?
I decided to add this task just for the flex purposes. So we will create a whole bunch of different cool armbands, and they will be really hard to obtain. Really hard to obtain. But
okay, awesome.
New,
like some quests, even
potentially
like,
new
really
faction, Quentin.
Of spawn, really
new
strange
faction,
places to fight.
Bear PMC Black Division.
Just like to make more custom. Oh, important stuff that I wanted to tell you. In 12.10, the prices for the clothing will be increased a lot, because actually. We decided like it's a customizable thing, and it's not good that it costs not too much. So you need to earn it. So the prices will be increased a lot. So get ready. Well, again, if you bought it already, then it's okay. So you go ahead, try to buy it as fast as possible.
So no wipe in 12.10. Yeah, no wipe.
No.
13.
Okay.
No. Streamer, what's the wipe?
Yeah, I have another question, which is actually like sometimes it bothers me a bit when I'm playing labs. Could we somehow make some restrictions to not being able to take a GL in factory and labs because it's inside and it's not really realism that you like shoot a grenade launcher inside of a building?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying. Could we get some restrictions not being able to bring a deal?
No.
In labs and factory?
No.
The ammo is the issue there. The detonating distance on the ammo. It's the detonating distance on the ammo, which I think is the issue there, not necessarily the weapon itself.
Is that realistic, Nikita? The explosion on 2-3 meters
yes.
For that grenade?
There are
rounds. Yes,
there are rounds that will arm with only like 2 or 3 spins.
If explodes 2 or 3 meters.
Okay.
So the way that a grenade launcher round arms itself is how many revolutions how many spins that it makes, and you can set that.
No, I mean I'm just saying like it's just. Like,
which is why the 15 to 25 meters, when you shoot them at a lower distance, they won't blow up or anything because they haven't gone the full.
Of those who actually
they haven't spinned enough.
Only cheaters use it.
Oh no!
It's barter only now anyway.
I'm playing labs every day, and I meet at least 2 or 3 guys spamming naked with geos. Like, could we get some restrictions?
No.
Being able to take a geo in.
No. Sorry, imagine what's gonna happen after this podcast, bro.
oh my god. I'm sorry,
but 85 HP. Ooh.
I sorry,
no.
but I can't say that it will be restricted because I don't know. It's not. Maybe like to have another type of restrictions, but not like you cannot allow to carry GLs because I don't know. Like I don't even can like I can't even.
I would donate my kidney for that shit.
But Tarkov's not fun, buddy. It just happens.
Well, I understand.
Nikita, I have 2-3 questions that I would just letting you guys know that I also have some questions on a sheet, before we go, because we told the guys that they can ask questions. Now, if they, if we don't ask those ones, that will be unpolite for the guys. Yeah, just letting you guys know. Nikita, 3 questions I got from the guys and some questions for the panel.
Guys,
but, I totally understand. If you guys want to still stay, I mean everyone except Nikita. I don't know when Nikita is planning to leave. Nikita, how is the situation looking like?
It's already 2 hours. It's a late day. I actually kind of tired already. So I thought that I will be like 15 minutes. I just say ADS. Okay,
it's always like this.
Fire is okay, but better use ADS.
It's more complicated.
Hey, thanks, bye.
But it started for me to like
okay, I'm going to ask some 2-3 short questions. When how will you change the nade spawn? the nade spam. Sorry, the nade spam. Can something be done there?
Like you mean like throwing nades?
No,
I mean,
right?
I suggested that once. I don't know if you remember, Nikita. We have all the animations. Why just not remove the G button and make it so people have to take it to your hand and then throw it?
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Okay.
Как сказать-то? Я как бы принял к сведению.
He noted it down. He will
Okay. Are you happy so far how the game is played by the players, or surprised which direction the game has gone? Is this what you have intended 4, 5, 7 years ago?
It's going in that direction. It's going in that direction as long as I continue to fight metas in the game.
Yes.
If the metas is being removed or changed or balanced, then the game is going as I want it. It's a pretty simple principle because I have the perfect perfect understanding how the game should be played, but people always try to find shortcuts and metas and and have this advantage. It's unfair advantage. It's unfair not only it's not unfair for any other players. It's more unfair for myself. And I didn't want it. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be played like this. So that's why I need to fight metas, and that's why it's slowly getting there.
Okay. And then the last one, will we see... remember you talked about it back then when I was invited in the podcast, locking the container for a while just to test it while we join the raid, because the GPU theft, it's crazy right now. You know, GPU LED access and stuff like that. Will you test that? Are you considering testing locking the container for 2-3 weeks or so?
So basically, no putting stuff into container while in raid.
I understand it, but it will be tested on the ETS only. I can't
copy
switch it on the actual live servers because it will be disturbance.
Yes. Okay. Understand. Okay. Panel.
So could I ask one more question?
Yes.
Sorry. Sorry, Nikita. I know that you want to go. So regarding loot, I had an idea, and maybe this is awful, but I know that you were looking at making some form of a more dynamic loot system at some point in the future, right? So the idea I kind of had in the interim would be, what if it were possible that the loot spawns that you currently have were still static like they were, but they appeared on the map at different intervals in time? Like you had some stuff that was there at the beginning behind certain locked doors in certain rooms, but later on in the raid, 20-25 minutes, another piece shows up later on. So that way guys that are trying to loot rush, they might not find everything that could possibly spawn in that room, and people could find their own stuff at 20, 25, 30 minutes in. Even though the room had already been, unlocked and technically looted.
Yeah, but
maybe that's stupid. I don't know.
I mean, does it mean somebody can go in raid, loot one room, go out?
Not very realistic, I understand.
Come back in 20 or 30 minutes, loot it again?
You mean I see.
Again, this, the idea could be rethinked with the point of the scavs will be roaming and get all of this loot,
right?
Pick it up and then hide it somewhere, so it will be more realistic to have in the
maybe something like that.
But to have the actual magically changeable loot pools.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to have loot suddenly growing in a place 20 minutes in.
It's really hard to do because, again, for example, you looted something, you see, oh, it's shit. You go away, you go to other places, and you know that. Oh, I know that this juice was there, and then you come back and no juice. So we need to keep track of this.
All right. So bad idea. Sorry, I take it back.
All is good.
Where the hell is juice?
Where the hell is juice? Yes. All right.
fucking
And, Nikita, your friend Dimitri told me to ask you if you're tired. Yeah, if you're tired, we totally understand. It was a beautiful discussion. Yeah, and yeah. Who is?
Yeah?
Can you tell
I
us a
have
bit?
one last?
Dimitri and
Yeah,
Angel.
sure, guys. You can ask one last question, of course.
Yeah,
But just
last
one
question.
curiosity: who is Dimitri? Is he a friend of yours? Is he a part of the dev crew? I mean, he's the head of PR, but who is Dimitri? We want to know more about him.
Дима, привет.
He's the head of
Thanks.
PR.
I'm sorry.
He's a like good guy. He did a lot of stuff. He like with his help, with his participation, we actually have the thing called drops, the thing called Punish events, the thing like everything. He's like event manager. He's like PR manager. He do a lot of stuff. The third party even relations, like a lot of things. He has actually more connection in game dev industry than myself.
Wow.
Like I'm just working, like I'm just sitting and working and podcasts and watching GIFs.
Does Ghost Freak have an item in the game yet, chat?
Guys, can we have some applause for Dimitri? He's doing an amazing job, guys.
To clap. It doesn't work.
An amazing job, yeah. Especially with the drops, I think he had to work so many hours just to implement that stuff, or to help out implementing that stuff, right?
Yeah, he for some moment he just like didn't sleep at all, and he was delusional, and I was thinking about like. No, I don't like his performance.
I was honestly gonna say something about that, Nikita. You look way healthier, and I think you lost some weight.
Yes, of course, because I'm trying to.
Man, you're looking good.
Is Tarkov down? I don't know.
20 kilos minus, and
hey,
it's going.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
Nice job. Amazing, man.
I don't
I'm
think so.
Like a public person, I must look healthy, like, and of course.
Yes.
Dimitri is his alter ego.
I want to be. Like I like guns and weapons and stuff, and I not only shooting from them, I'm also like all of the like tactics, gear and stuff, like and everything. Like
we're just watching the podcast because Nikita was a special guest.
In a perfect health condition. I always wanted to do this.
That's awesome.
And I have a really good pants.
Jim?
Pants. No, pants. And I just want to fit in,
All right.
We all have those.
Good motivation there.
Is Nikita Boyanov married or single?
Course.
Yeah. Of course. Yes. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Axel, you wanted to ask something.
Yeah. One last question to sum everything up. Your nickname, Train Fender, where does it come from?
Good question.
I don't understand what does it mean? I have a second nickname, Gene Burn. I can actually someday I will tell you the history about this nickname because it actually has like some kind of history. But the Train Fender is like some random words that I decided. I need to sound like professional artist. I like Train Fender. Oh yeah, like something fancy, And it's just something. I actually try not to use it because it's obsolete. I'm using like Gene Burn or Nick Gene Burn, but it's more all right. But again, like I used that nickname when I did a lot of art design stuff, sites, like different kind of stuff.
Zach, thanks for liking the stream.
Like game developer in the career, I was in art design, art production, site production, website like design and stuff. So for a long time, and that's when I used that nickname more.
I see.
Okay.
I see. Thank you for letting us know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good. Yeah. If you're not going to reveal anything about Black Division, then what can we say?
It doesn't exist.
He
doesn't exist. Oh, okay.
They don't
all right.
exist.
Good.
No.
Good.
I don't understand.
Only Black Fox. That's it.
Guys, Nikita is still here. If you have questions, shoot. Nikita will tell us. Hey, guys, I have to go. Yeah?
Yeah, thank you so much for ruining ruining FPS games for us. Like I can't play other games than Tarkov. Like everything is done for me. Like I'm trying to go back to other games. I'm like, hell nah, I'm getting back to Tarkov. Like, thank you for that.
And like there is still like I can assure you that even if you like decide to get away from Tarkov and come back in 1 year, you will like what you see. And then right after this year, if you come back right after 1 year more, you will like again what you
I'm dreaming about it.
Okay,
Trust me, like
most likely the game will be released.
Nikita, RBPP key. Are we gonna see a use for that RBPP? Is that key that cannot be used on reserve?
Oh my god, I don't understand what you're talking about. RBPP.
Okay, let me. Okay, there is a key on reserve. It's called RBPP.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
okay.
Yeah. It's for lulz. It's for lulz. I don't know. It's just there. For some reason, they decided to make it like let it be just the key. It will actually not do anything. Okay. For the questions on the podcast.
Yeah, exactly, yes. And then the weapons.
Ooh.
Is there anything planned with those weapons? Because everybody is waiting for them.
Yes. All the
another 5.56 gun.
Tell you that also all the AK-12 series plans. AK-12, AK-15, AK-308, AK-Shmake,
AK-50,
APK, okay, AK, okay. All the series.
Fat machine guns,
of course, and machine guns too.
RPG.
As I said, like
KS-23K.
What?
The KS-23 bullpup.
KS-23.
KS-23K. It's a 9-round bullpup version of the KS-23.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You want that?
Baby, let's go.
No, but Scar.
Chad Killer,
honestly,
I love it.
Honestly, this weapon. We have been talking about the weapon. I even talked to one of the weapon modelers with Vlad, Nikita, about this.
Yeah.
How's the work on the Scar? Is this like a license problem or?
No. It's just slowly going, and actually, I think it's done, and it's all waiting to be animated and stuff because we don't have enough animators actually right now, and we are hiring animators.
Why?
So if you guys a good weapon animator, and actually right now we actually finally have an ability to work distantly with non-Russian professionals.
Okay.
And if you wanted to make an effort, and work for us officially in animations, for example.
If someone is watching now and you will want to apply, where can he do that?
HR@battlestategames.com.
All right, there you have it.
Sorry?
Okay.
Thank you for being here.
Good.
Yeah.
Who does?
Yeah, like a lot of things. I hope this year will be pretty efficient because we kind of like, for the sake of location productions, 90% of all of the our team is on the streets of Tarkov, and I want to release another location before the streets of Tarkov called
Lighthouse. You talked about this a long time ago. Yes.
Yeah, and we are working on the blockout of the location. It's a draft version of it, but it will require pretty big amount of workers to complete it, and I really do not want to do it because I like the pace of the production of Streets of Tarkov, and it's a hard to choose thing for myself right now. What should I actually do? Because the Streets of Tarkov is not ready, obviously, and it will be ready. I hope
This year, hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
And we need to release something. First of all, it will be the factory expansion, of course.
Yeah.
The next expansion will be factory expansion. And I saw like approved the plans for it yesterday, and it's pretty big pile of work.
Will it have Scabos from the beginning?
Most likely.
Okay.
Most likely. Like exactly with this type of expansion, the boss will be more natural.
Like a babushka 70 years old with a frying pan behind you.
No. Babushka, no.
No babushka.
No. Like, конечно же нет. О чем базар? Ты чё? Вообще что ли? Ку-ку.
Bro, you mad? Of course not.
Okay. No, it was a joke. It was a meme.
Will be like tough guy with a hammer.
You said it was going to be an axe. Come on.
With a hammer,
bro. Hammer, no, hammer.
All right, good.
Thor?
Good, very, very good. We really enjoyed your presence, Nikita, and it was one of the best podcasts that we have ever seen with you. So relaxed and in such a great, I don't know, bringing so many good, positive vibes. Right? I loved it, man. I loved it, and we thank you. We thank you, Nikita, for doing such an amazing job with the raid. That was phenomenal, and then obviously with the game, yeah. Obviously with the game. Guys, final words for Nikita? Not questions, final words. Bro.
Красавчик.
Хорошо.
Очень хорошо.
Замечательно, спасибо. Спасибо. Всем вам спасибо. Я скажу по-русски. I will say it in Russian. Потому что, может, кто-нибудь смотрит нас по-русски. Ребята, есть кто-нибудь русский в чате? Напишите какое-то слово по-русски, например. Ну вот слово тюлень напишите, тюлень по-русски, если кто есть по-русски в чате. Да, здорово, тюлень. Ну вот, есть. Ну, кто-то написал стандартное слово из 3 букв. Окей. Спасибо всем, ребята, что были с нами. Вот. Мы много работаем. Мы сейчас... На самом деле, я что-то хочу в этом году... Я вообще думал в этом году поездить, честно говоря, по всяким выставкам. Но потом подумал, нахера? Надо игру доделывать. Вот. И... Будем много работать, много всего делать, и вот хотим вас поудивлять и дальше. Поэтому, в принципе, все знаете. Как бы я постоянно это говорю, там, тра-ля-ля, 3 рубля. Поэтому спасибо большое. Thank you very much for coming, for the questions.
Wait, what happened?
Like, this was a pretty usual Q&A, you know, but not usual, actually. I hope at least something was useful. Actually, I said a lot of things.
Yes.
Exclusive things to you. And I really wanted to say it on my podcast, but I don't know.
Like, I am sure you're going to
just
reveal.
Say it again.
I'm sure you're going to reveal stuff in the podcast. Yeah, maybe some screenshots and some stuff.
Again, let's wait for the 12.10. As I said, it will be good quality patch. Do not be overexcited, but it will be all right. I like good one. And let's wait for more announcements related to different kind of stuff. We will have a lot of events, actually, a lot of challenges, a lot of tournaments during this year, and we will get you all the information. And yeah, I think this year will be. I hope this year will be pretty like balanced and efficient, and we will not like receive any, not like any. Like a big amount of negativity, because again, the good thing is that positive feedback works, and non-positive feedback is bad for us. For some, at least some of the feedback. It's not like very important for us to see these commentaries. So, but it's okay. It's okay. So, thank you. And have a nice, I don't know, day, evening, night, morning.
Thank you, Nikita.
Thank you, Nikita,
Thank you for your time, brother.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
This is amazing.
I could just say one thing. I know you really want to go. I just want to say one thing. I'm sorry, man. I really apologize. But on behalf of all of the Tarkov streamers, myself, those of us that have been around for years, honestly, thank you for creating this world. And I'm not talking just about the game. I'm talking about the series, the lore, everything that you've created has given us a lot of us a pathway through life in a lot of ways. Like we do hold Tarkov in such a high regard. For me personally, and for a lot of us, we have sort of created careers around Tarkov. Like literally, I'm not saying Tarkov pays my bills and stuff, but entertaining people, teaching people how to play Tarkov, and everything that's involved in that has it's changed a lot of our lives. Like this is an amazing universe that you've created. Everyone from BSG, yourself, and honestly, if this is my only opportunity to say this and keep you for another 10 seconds, then I do apologize. But honestly, it's great to see the passion from yourself. It's great to see the passion from the studio, the devs, and the whole team. And the community is 110% behind it. And the reason why they do get passionate and the reason why they do say things and everyone gets all up in arms is because we just want to see this be the best game that it can be. And we know already, even 0.4, 0.5, when I started, it was already the best FPS experience I've ever had in my life. And, I'm so proud and I'm so humbled to be able to share this game, share this universe, this story with everybody. So
Nikita deserves our praise in this sense, right? Dan, definitely.
100%, man. 100%.
Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Do not be so kind. Do not be so kind, because I will be flattered and I will not do anything.
I've been able to pay my bills for the last year and a half because of your game. So. Thanks, man.
Your game literally changed my life. So.
I really love this stories about the success, not ours, because our success built with pain and tears, and it's kind of smothered. I don't know, it's not 100% pure happiness. It's more like 2% happiness. But I always like and love to hear your stories, how your game changed, how your life changed. And it's warming. It's it's really good to hear. But it doesn't mean that you should say your stories right now, because I really must be going. But thanks again that you're staying with us, and I hope someday we will see each other. And because actually last year I wanted to do some kind of tourney, kind of the big tourney around the world, even to see some players, to see streamers. And, likely someday it definitely will happen. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing, especially when you at least having fun, at least pretty confident in that you found something that will bring you more will to live, even. And it's really cool to hear. And not only myself, but all of the team always really likes and love to see that kind of feedback, because it's not only about some all right, I just played some good raid. It's more about thank you very much that EFT changed my life. It's really good to hear. Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful evening, and we'll talk some other time.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I'll be going. Bye, chat. Thank you, chat. Actually, I read some of the comments, and they was all right, most likely. And thank you very much. And let's meet another time, on any other podcast of blog or something .
Yes.
Bye.
До свидания.
До свидания.
Пока.
Пока-пока.
Okay.
Well, now that Nikita's gone, peace out.
If you guys don't mind, I have some questions for some of you guys as well. Maybe not necessarily with a name or so, but I have some general questions. Yeah. Just to keep keep this going for just a bit. But yeah, when Nikita is gone, you know how it is, right? Personal opinions regarding the efficiency of 9x19.
9 by what?
9 by 19.
The vector.
I would say, there is vector, and then there is 9 by 19.
Okay.
That's how I would say it.
Okay.
And if you play vector with Igolnik ammo or 7N, as long as you do not meet a guy wearing Alton and Slick, you're fine. You can literally laser him easily. But with other guns, which have slower fire rate, it's a bit more difficult.
Okay.
Did you qual yet? Not yet,
It
James.
comes down
I'm
to
I'm
the
trying to
basic
buy
of
as much
the base
APSX
button.
ammo before
With any gun, it
I
doesn't
try
really
going
matter.
for it.
Yeah.
As long as there is no.
That's pretty much what's holding me back is
Okay.
making sure that I have enough
What is the
APSX
worst part
ammo.
of the game? The best part of the game, and
Because
what
it's
you
not
hate
readily,
about
it's
the
not
game?
readily available. Like I have to buy it every time the mechanic
Can work.
resets. Otherwise, I'm going to
What
pay
is the
a lot,
best,
like
the best
double.
thing that you
You know, I'm
like
going to
about the
play
game, and what is the worst?
half
thing
a
that
mil
you,
for
yeah,
the,
can think
you
of?
know, yeah.
Experience
Instead
is
of
the
just paying
best.
200K.
Like the feeling that Tarkov
Big
gives
difference.
you
Okay.
is nowhere else in my experience. Yeah, let's keep on the positive for now. What do you think, guys?
What did you say?
I mean, the fact that you can play a game, I don't know how it is for you guys, but the fact that you can play a game for 3 years and you still get this adrenaline rush in a very intense gunfight speaks for its own. Like, there are not many games that trigger that feeling, right?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
I mean, you wouldn't get the same feeling in another game when you found a red key card. Even though I never found one before, but I never found one. But one day. But for real though, when you find that experience, I could imagine. Oh my God, you better fucking get out with that. You know, like because there's this found and rate system, and you better not die with it if you're not a lap player.
I can get
And that I could imagine that adrenaline rush, like that feeling your knees about to like disappear below you because you really just want to survive with it. I could imagine that in that game, like this feeling, you would never get this feeling in another game. I could imagine.
So it's 1:30.
Okay.
Just mentioned.
I took the game service for granted back in the day when we could connect to anybody. Me meeting Slush on Aussie servers and just enjoying that, and now not being able to play with friends across, you know.
I bought 3K rounds so far.
Not to sound disrespectful, but now,
yeah,
at least
I'll
you're
keep
not
this up.
shooting me
I'll keep
in
the
face when I'm just getting
audio
about,
up.
you know, doing stuff on customs. I don't have to worry about
Or killing me with a thermal on labs when I just want to get some rages.
I'm still playing on EU, by the way, just on a different name. I'm still playing on
Maybe
5 servers.
you have destroyed me.
Now that Nikita's gone, it's kind of like less exciting. Honestly.
Man. Great, dude.
Guys, can we maybe thinking on the podcast or on everything that has been said, can we maybe try to summarize it a bit?
Yeah. So
that's a good idea.
Things that I smiled at. So I mean, a bunch of people were like, "Oh," one pig was talking about this, the items or spawning later. Why I was laughing is it was actually in the game for a bit. Have you ever played where you walked into a room that was open, not you opening it, and someone left the LEDX there, and you're like, how did this guy miss this? You know? Dashing Dot has found that the loot actually respawns at a time, or spawns after the raid, or a little bit later into the raid. That's what was so funny.
Doesn't spawn in right away.
It's gonna, that's bullshit. And I'm like, it's been in
Is
the game
that
for like 6 months.
Ghost, can I ask a question? Rookie question. Is that still a thing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So I can tell you guys for sure.
Can't ask him.
I can tell you guys for sure that I have seen the scav boss spawning late in the raid. Yeah, so it is possible for loot to spawn late in the raid. Why not? Why not, right? But yeah, I don't know. I went and looted Sanitar's room after it has been open, and I found LEDX there. So I don't know if the guy missed it or it spawned after that. Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait, you said Senator's room?
Yeah. Sanitar's room on Shoreline. Sanitar has a room in Shoreline. Yes, Sanitar has a room in Shoreline.
You need the key with tape for it.
Yes,
oh,
sir.
that's that room. I was thinking about labs. I was like,
no, Glorious.
No. I was like,
what is this guy saying?
I'm sorry. Like something I didn't know. God damn.
No, Shoreline, Glory. Yes.
I've had people open up 110 or 301 in Shoreline, and they left 2 Bitcoins on the table, and I'm like, nah, that's not
okay.
No, it's not possible. That's not possible. So obviously asked Dasher what's going on, and he pretty much explained and showed charts of this info and stuff spawning in the raid, and obviously some of the info was gathered from even cheaters claiming and also corroborating with saying that the stuff spawns later in the raid to kind of get away from the cheaters and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know how much I could say about trap rooms or trap doors or trap anything anymore, but yeah.
I've actually found some, but I'm not gonna say anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How have you found the traps, if they're traps?
Because you can see it in one map. One map. There is one map. There is something you can see through a window. I shouldn't say it.
I get you. I feel
just
okay. Better not. I would.
Yeah.
It's better not giving people bad idea. Yeah. Let's keep that for the devs. Yeah, I would say.
But you can see it. Let me say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The point I'm saying is essentially everyone just thinks it's a flat spawn of loot and then it's done. No, it is dynamic in a sense that the spawns do switch. There is static spawns for these things, but they don't 100% spawn at the time. And this was info that I had 2 months ago. So it can change. It can literally, not happen anymore. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 12.10 is going to be soon. Yeah, the devs are going to do a official podcast, and they're going to probably going to release more info about it. Right? That's how I got it. And then in 12.10, we're not going to see the factory expansion. It's going to be in a later patch. What else?
I don't understand why that happened.
But apparently a lot of fixes. And then Streets of Tarkov is probably going to it's trying.
He streams
they
a
are
long
trying
time.
to release it this year. If that's going to happen or not, we don't know. Yeah, VoIP. What did Nikita say about VoIP, guys?
Still testing it.
I mean, I asked him about it, but he said something about. I think it's. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
The last time I talked with Nikita, he said that they might test it on a test server one day.
Okay.
That they will make it and they will be testing it.
Like
internally.
Yeah. Okay. He also said then that in 12.10 we're going to have Steam Audio back, which is amazing. Yeah, for some of the guys who were using it. I know Robin, for example, was not using it. But according to what I've heard, I think we had Dines here, and Dines said that Steam Audio was actually the platform for, I don't know how he explained it because I didn't understand it correctly, but Steam Audio in the game was helping the guys who are not using Steam Audio. That's why I understood it. So in 12.10 we're going to have it back, and then nothing about the Black Division. Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Andrew, thanks for liking the stream.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Anthony with the like the stream.
We do not know if the raid part 2 or so it's going to be a thing or not.
And we also know that we get body dragging, which is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And working by pot, so that's also pretty cool.
Okay.
And we also know that Skiv died, but not really died.
Yeah, he did not die.
Yeah.
We didn't see
Let me
actually die.
Let me tell you why, right?
Level 5 body armor.
Theory. God damn it.
Oh, sorry.
It's not level 5, it's level 6.
Oh.
Right? After they got blown up by that mortar, he was dreaming the whole thing. It's not real.
Oh.
And they tested grenade launchers and somebody died.
And we have defibs. We have defibs in the game.
Skip is alive.
Okay, maybe he's dreaming. Yeah, good point. I've seen that motive in a lot of movies.
Anyway, guys, I'm sorry to be a party pooper, but I still have a doggo to walk.
All
and
is
I will
good.
have to part ways with you guys.
All is good. We totally understand. We totally understand. 2 hours and a half or so at least, right? No, 2 hours and a half. It was a beautiful podcast. In my opinion, it was one of the podcasts where I've seen Nikita in like the best, not form, but not shape. No. What I want to say is the like he had the best ability to talk. You know, very talkative and accepting questions and not. You know. Right?
Honestly, the first impression I had is that he looks super healthy. I was going to say it in the beginning of the podcast, but I said it in the end. But yeah, he looked like actually healthy, but because he usually like looks super tired, you know.
Yeah.
And I could say like, yeah, something changed, and like it's better for him definitely.
Definitely looks good.
Yes.
A lot of you guys that have been around for a while will remember back in, I don't know, like on the run up to patch 12 and stuff, like super stressed and like you don't want to, nobody wants to see anyone like that, man. And yeah, it's good.
Guys, anyway, I really have to go. Why not
Robin,
waiting for me?
It was a pleasure.
I'll be just saying, thank you, Red. Thank you so much for inviting me once again. I'm sorry that I have to cut it short, but I really have to go. He's gonna poop on my bed right now. So.
Oh God.
Robin, always. We'll talk to you some other time.
Thank you so much, man.
Andy, that's crazy.
Bye, Robin. Take care.
That is crazy.
And
that's
Glorious,
awesome.
you having back problems?
No, I got tested for corona today because my entire body hurts, and I don't know why my legs are killing me today.
Okay.
Also yesterday as well, my back, my legs. So I'm just standing up real quick because
it's the fake weights and the bad squatting form you're doing. I watched you. We'll fix it.
No. I don't know why, man. It fucking hurts, man, and I just had to stand up a little bit.
And you did. I read on Twitter that you did the test and it was negative. Yeah.
Yeah, I got tested negative, but I don't know why, man. I think it's the flu. I work with kids, and they like bacteria all the time, and they touch my, like they touches and all that.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Rest up, man. Drink lots of water and chill.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, man.
And yeah, it's fucking easy to,
Very good.
It is what it is.
Yes, exactly. Okay, friends. Do you guys want to add something? If not, I can, or we can add. We can end the stream here. It was a beautiful, beautiful podcast.
All right.
With a lot of info and with a lot of, I should call it socializing, or just talking among streamer, among friends.
That's why the podcast with Nikita are so
we still have
interesting because they just
behind us asking questions and
they turn into Q&As
and feeling feeling the vibe. And resonating with you guys and with Nikita, I loved it. If you guys would add something, go ahead. If not, then let's go and rate someone, I would say.
Thank you for organizing everything. Thank you for having us, my dude. Thank you for taking the time. I know it's
my
a lot
dude
of work you put in to organize these podcasts and to coordinate with everybody. Thank you very, very much for all the work you do, dude. It was a great podcast. I really enjoyed it, and I speak for everyone here. Like, everyone had an amazing time. And
except for the guy that got kicked.
Above my heart, my man.
Sure.
Dude.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Jedi. Always a fucking pleasure.
Yes.
Always a fucking honor to be a part of your podcasts. And
Not
what's up.
one,
I already told you.
2 F-bombs.
You're one of the big reasons why some of us blown up. And never forget. Like, I will never forget, man. Thank you from the heart.
Good thing. Always a pleasure, brother. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for each and one of you guys. Very happy. Ghost Freak, thank you very much for participating as well. Yeah, you're like a spontaneous guy, and sometimes, hey, bro, yeah, I'm gonna join. But you know that topic has been, that thing is going to be changed. And I was like so demoralized. I was like, what are you going to talk about? And then you say, yeah, I'm gonna join. All right, okay, good. Let's do it.
I'll join. Yeah, no.
No landmark though.
One of the reasons why Nikita just also looked and sounded better is that it's not the same old questions. It's not when's co-op coming?
Yeah.
When's arena coming? When's this? It's already been talked to the ground.
Yes.
Right. Everything that everyone's asking in the chat, you can find it. I promise you. In the majority of videos that people have reported, they've stated it and they've talked about it. The majority of it is soon TM or coming in the following patches.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We're talking it to dead. So
a lot of it's in the wiki. A lot of it in the wiki.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Just go check it out for sure. Yeah, it's good, man. Some really good questions. And I really love, like, speaking about the economy as well, in the future of the economy, I think is really important.
Yeah.
I think the economy affects the game so much. People have got so much money. People have got so much fucking money at the moment. And it plays that way, for better or for worse, guys.
Exactly, yes.
How do you make money, Charco?
How do you make money?
How do you make what?
Like, how do you make money in Tarkov in game? Like, since people are having a lot of money, like, I'm broke. I need
Really?
help.
I'm sure he has 100 millions. And 2 red key cards also. No. Okay. Axel
playing.
as well, very nice presence in the podcast. Yeah, I love and I enjoy so much you playing Lamps, man, with that HK, with the FNFL. It's crazy, man. Thank you very much for accepting as well. Yeah, like always, very nice
I've been
presence,
asking
very
you, are
very
you
positive
ready?
and very polite and so
I've
on.
been
Thank you, kind sir.
All right, guys. Looks like they're
Dan,
ending
yeah?
it anyway. So
we always remember Dan for that first.
awesome stream today. Again, Roman, thank you very much for the 9,200 stars, getting us that much closer to the March goal for this month. I actually was watching Cotton. He had like daily goals. We might actually do something like that. That would be really cool. I think maybe, you know, maybe like 10,000 stars a day. That would be a goal. That would be pretty cool. That was cool to hear, Patty. Yeah, like I said, the podcasts are always good. Especially the only reason why I tuned into this one is because Nikita was going to be participating. So he's the inside guy. He's the inside guy to his own game, you know. He always likes revealing stuff sometimes, so really, really good. So I'm going to go drop the wifey off at work. I appreciate you guys hanging out. They're concluding the stream anyway. There's just talking, praise and stuff. So, yeah, we'll resume with Tarkov probably tomorrow. I think when we come back today, we'll be doing some more Valheim. Been really looking forward to it. We mined a ton of iron. I mean, a ton of iron, and we're probably gonna make like an iron suit, maybe make some tools and stuff. So if you guys want to tune into that, feel free to watch that. I need to figure out how to implement the star sabotage again, chat. I know I do. I need to figure that out, but I don't know what happened to his camera, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please, if you can, stick around for the raid. And until next time, that's gonna do it for me from the Low Budget Streaming Studios. If you guys are new, please let's end it on a exclamation point notified train, okay? If you can for us, chat. Just go ahead and type exclamation point notify in the chat. And we'll be back with some Tarkov probably tomorrow with viewer games. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit earlier. I know yesterday, it's been pretty late streams. We've been going to bed pretty late, so I haven't been able to wake up as early. So, all right, stick around for the raids, and catch you guys next time for some Valheim, and then tomorrow will be Tarkov chat. All right, y'all take care, stay safe, wear your mask, and we'll catch you guys all back here in a couple hours. Peace out.